You're gonna break my heart. You're gonna tear it apart. No matter what you do, I'll still be there for you. When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clean my throat. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all Hide and seek, reason and rhyme, grand and glorious. Living the dream, yours and mine. Euphoria. Stone and feather move outside your head. Now or never, strong in every step. Give me a sign, hitting the mark. Take to the sky, chasing the stars. Open your eyes, watching afar, waiting to fly. This is the start. Hide and seek, reason and rhyme, grand and glorious. Living the dream, yours and mine. Euphoria.
5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dota team back. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
League's assassin.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Clockwork.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban.
Bad Rider.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Enchantress.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Mars!
FNATIC's turn to pick.
Phantom Lancer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban.
Juggernaut.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team back. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
The sack.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
Going well.
Good.
Yeah.
Got to see Black get caught rapping a little bit, and that's why he came on the screen.
I don't know. Suddenly, I was on the camera. I didn't expect that at all. But FNATIC has a superior draft, so I think they're gonna take it. They're also, on paper, the better team individually and stuff. So.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
sorry. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, I was going down the streets of Bucharest. How long do I have? And I was walking around. We saw this bakery. It was really good. And then I bought a strudel.
Apple strudel.
Apple strudel. I bit into it. There was a fortune inside. It was the craziest thing that's ever happened. Are we still paused? Okay, we can slow down. Okay. Oh, okay.
Time is ticking, though.
So I opened the fortune, and then it was written in a different language. So I had to find someone to translate this fortune. I went all around to the Promenada, over to a different store that I don't know the name of because that's the only place that I've been. 30 seconds? Okay. And I got it translated, and it finally came up. They were like, the message says, Boom will win game 1. Like, I'm down for that. I'll use that tomorrow. Thank you very much. And they were, okay, that's cool.
What? Nothing.
Nothing. Let's go. Yeah, ready for game number 1. Boom and FNATIC. I feel like a lot of people are hoping for an upset. We'll see if they can get that done. Are we going to get the 5-on-5 start?
It's gonna be tough. FNATIC's draft looks very good. They have a very good way to deal with the PL, but of course there is always, you know, the chance that PL just gets out of hand. PL can definitely own Leshrac. There's a potential of a Mage Slayer on one of those heroes, probably the PL himself, which is really good against the Leshrac. And overall, he matches up pretty well against Juggernaut. Nyx Assassin is always going to be a big problem, of course, for the Leshrac as well. But they have so many good AoE spells against that PL early game.
Yeah.
That just overall, it seems like a tough game. Mikoto will definitely have to show off his 11k MMR skill again.
I'm wondering why we haven't seen Slaughter so much and why it's picked here. You know, why is this hero kind of fallen off when it's been a hero in previous patches that was highly prioritized, and now we see it here? What does it bring to the table that, like, what big reasons is it here, but we don't see it elsewhere?
Okay, so usually, why it was picked back then, at least it was a lot stronger, of course. It got nerfed quite a bit. But also, the safe lane carries are now a lot stronger. You know, you don't see those AMs anymore that Slaughter can really bully, but now you have this Juggernaut who has like 8 armor, and you just don't really care so much about his bash, you know, because you can actually fight him back.
Right.
Like, the biggest change was just that the carries are stronger in lane. Also, the supports are stronger in lane. Like, Clock, Jug are quite good against Slaughter. If you ever catch him, you know, you spin him, you battery sold him, he's half health, next time you go on him, he's dead.
Yeah. You get him trapped in the cogs, he's most likely gone as well.
I mean, Clock is one of the best heroes against the Slaughter, of course. As you said, you ever catch him, he's in big trouble. Can't sprint away. The only good thing he has going for him is his movement speed. If you restrain that, the greatest hero anymore.
Yeah, that lane seems like it could struggle. You got 2 melee heroes in the Nyx Assassin and the Slardar. You get caught, potentially a problem, like we're already alluding to. It could be a big issue for both the Slardar and Nyx Assassin in this lane.
I mean, in general, Nyx is just not really the strongest laner. You know, has like a 70 damage stun. Doesn't really right click for a lot.
Right.
But he can pull waves and stuff. You know, he can make it offlane if you're comfortable.
And so then we see Drew on this Phantom Lancer, and the games that Boom have won have really been on the back of Mikoto.
Yeah.
So Drew's kind of on this hero. It's not like the Bloodseeker we saw him on, where it was completely on the back of Mikoto. This is a hero that you want to make more happen on for sure, compared to that Bloodseeker. Yeah. I felt like that Bloodseeker was just a supporting cast, where now the Phantom Lancer is the main cast. He's the center.
Yeah, now it's the reverse roles. It's a bad rider as the supporting cast.
Yeah.
He's not having the best time, only sitting at 3 CS at 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, really
struggling with CS.
But you could always make that back if the stacks come for you. If they get made, you get to level 7.
Yeah.
You take, you know, a big chunk of stacks, get that gold back, recover a little bit.
Just generally though, Leshrac is a really good matchup against the bad rider. You can never really dive a Lash because he will just edict you, and then you die way before the Lash does. You can never really dive him, is the problem. Until level 6, you know, maybe you get a rotation, then you can lasso him, then you get the kill, but you have to be always really careful. Phoenix, they just can't attack him. They have no damage, no attack speed. Ench +5. Very interesting that they picked it at all. There's nothing to dispel.
Saw Ench by Bobica. couple days back, or like a week ago at this point. He was playing in the 4 position and then went to like that Midas and ended up getting so much farm. Obviously in a 5 position, I don't think you're accomplishing that much.
That being said, though, he's still a strong lane support, and he's doing his job well, keeping the enemies both on low health. First spear.
Yeah, the spear lands on a Drew, and already he's taken out for first blood. Massaro, I mean, not really much that the Enchantress can do to prevent that.
Yeah, it is, again, it's a weird pickup. Not something you would expect nowadays, because it is a strong lane support, but not as strong as other heroes.
With this Blade Fury down, maybe there's an opportunity for FBZ and Hyde to make happen.
Nice full interruption.
Got DJ down here as well. Obviously, we were talking about this Jug Clockwork lane. Nothing aggressive coming out just yet. Sardar actually farming pretty well at 18 and 2.
Yeah, but so is Jug. Like,
yeah.
The strong point of Slaughter was always that you just can pressure the enemy camp so much that you need to rotate additional heroes in, or they give up the lane. This game, of course, Juggernaut, one of the strongest carry heroes this patch, to fight with at least. So Slaughter can't really bully him out of the lane.
And we see that Makoto picks up the illusion rune, bottles it up, and that's the difference, I guess, in this game, that we've really saw nobody going over mid when it's been like 6-on-6. Sometimes we've seen everybody come over mid for the 4-minute rune. It's been kind of wild.
Yeah, they seem to be just, you know, very occupied on the lanes. But yeah, as I said, very interesting that nobody's trying to secure those runes.
I guess you don't exactly have the best heroes to rotate between both these teams to come over for that 4-minute rune. Usually offering a little bit more. I would say, yeah, Nyx Assassin went over. He's probably the only one I expected to go over.
He is struggling a lot more than I thought he would originally. And he's the winning condition.
Yeah, it's not on Makoto this time. Is that a game plan that you are behind? Spear connects.
Level 2 God Rebuke.
Has it in just a second. Fairy Fire, Kez Q'd. Is there enough damage to get the kill onto the Enchantress? No, there's not.
Phoenix took the bottle from Mars, so now he's getting 2 full bottles. Nice.
Yeah,
this offlane bottle is becoming more and more popular, simply because of those minute 5 bounty runes. You get 2 of them. A lot of health damage on the
Raven.
Here's a healing ward.
And the south coming over from DJ as well as a Tango, so a lot of heal coming his way. Like you said, has that healing ward. Massaro over here, he's fine. He's just keeping the Phantom Lancer boxed out of this lane, but I will say Drew's recovered in terms of CS up to the point.
Yeah.
Southern Crush again, Spike Parapet. They've got DJ pretty low. Can they keep up with him? FBZ taking a lot of damage, needs to be careful here. Battery Assault, Southern Crush, that'll miss. Can't get the kill onto the Clockwork.
That was a pretty rough trade for Dire. Both heroes on like 200 health. Healing self, but only at half health. Next time the spinner's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Gotta be real careful.
Kind of just ate into that spear, or well, spin. Now the spear comes in onto Drew.
Choosing not to double walk at all.
At the same time, Hyde goes down to Raven. That's what we're expecting.
The spinner is just very good against Nyx. Like, always pretty. No matter whether it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes, Spinners is always really good against the hero, especially in lane. There's no counterplay for Nyx. Carapace does nothing. Can't impale him. Drew is taking a lot of Harris up here. Already behind 500 gold.
Under attack.
Yeah, he's the least farm core on his team.
Makoto
Things are kind
rotating.
of rough. You've got Makoto level 7 though. Flame Break pushes him back into the lasso. Should have the damage to kill this Mars. Spear the wrong direction and Makoto comes over. And now the battery assault's on FBZ bottom. The Blade Fury won't land, so FBZ will be fine.
Yeah. Sprint giving too much movement speed. Catch up with him.
And again, that's what we're expecting from Makoto in terms of his play style. But with this lineup, I don't know if that's, you know, something you can rely on all the way through. You need that Phantom Lancer to be doing something at some point. Obviously, it's early in the game. I'm not expecting anything to take over at this.
Yeah,
We need to see a little bit more. We need to see a little bit more from Drew, right?
Certainly. Interested to see if he's gonna go for this hood as well. Most Jugs do. Of course he is. Usually they would go hood before tracks, just so you know you can't really get harassed in lane anymore.
Moon was chasing.
Yeah. But he's just pushing him out. At this point, it's quite tough for PL. He should just be jungling, probably found a triangle, because he can't really touch top anymore.
Well, are you trying to farm the triangle, or is that something you want to leave for the Bat Rider? He's level 7, get a couple stacks, boost his farm up.
A Bat Rider should be the one taking the hard lane this game. Probably going to be top as soon as he has the travels, of course.
Again with the
Lasso.
flame break. Lasso on
8.
cooldown for 8 more seconds. Icarus dive across the bow of Makoto. Double damage bottled up by Moon.
Of course, had that arcane rune when you use his first lasso, so it's off cooldown already. Fight on Radiant is very scary. The Lash, Phoenix, and Mars. Lots of AoE damage coming out. Possessed Mask, of course. You already have a perfect game. Why not get the perfect item?
It does feel to go that way quite often, and yeah, Makoto's going to try and snag these stacks. They did get a Royal Jelly for the Dire side, so that's always a good one to get. Give that over to Makoto, take that for yourself on Drew.
Yep, you're gonna wait a little bit. You need at least like 8-9 stacks to start fireflying. Otherwise, you're not killing that stack.
But the problem now is Drew's had such a bad lane. He's backed off. That tower goes down, and you know these early towers, they cut down where you're able to farm and where you're able to recover when Radiant can just kind of invade the Dire side.
Yeah, map is getting smaller. If they lose the mid tower, the triangle is trouble. Easy farm. Who said he can't do it anymore?
Oh, he is level 9 at this point.
Yeah. Now he also finishes travels really fast. The game. Now he can take the top lane, push it out comfortably with the Firefly. The only thing he has to be really wary of is the Mars Arena, because even with Firefly activated, you can't actually fly out of it. Don't ask me why. It's called Firefly, but you're just stuck on the ground.
Which is weird, because there are some other abilities
Yeah,
that
like
get you out
Wyvern,
of
it
it.
just flies out. But
Makoto with the boots of travel, they've got the net, wing break, right on top of the Phoenix. This is good play coming out from Boom. Makoto coming over again, continually being that playmaker, but now the arena with the spear. And a quick exchange as they take out Makoto. They look over at FBZ. Battery Assault looking for the slow. Now the cogs around him. Troublesome for FBZ as he's hit up by that stun from Moon. And it will be 2 for the side of FNATIC.
Great quick response. It was a very good response from Radiant. They instantly keep in the Mars. They lose the Phoenix, but they get 2 really big kills.
It's Makoto again making something happen. And that's, you know, I hate to reiterate it so many times, but that's his position here on this team.
Always is the lasso.
Run onto Moon. They got the lasso onto the Lestrak under the tower. Can they get the kill? Swivel Crush comes in. They'll take out Moon. They'll look for DJ. High dies to a neutral creep. So 2-for-1 trade so far, but really a 2-for-0. The neutral got the other one. They've got the Icarus dive over, but it's not far enough away from the side of Boom, and it will get third. Makoto with a double kill. FNATIC maybe getting a little bit too comfortable going over mid.
They definitely misread the situation. Mars did not have Arena, he wasn't even nearby. And they still tried to pressure the mid tower, knowing that Dire is up, they have all the ults that are available. And they get punished.
So far so good from Boom in terms of making space for Drew.
Yeah.
His lane not going well, but they've kept the jungle unoccupied, and they now get him up to 5k. He's farming relatively well, and making this space is on the back of Makoto. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times just because that's how, you know, how it is with this team at times. And I'm really impressed by how much they've
Radiant's
made
bottom
space for him.
tower is under
Because
attack.
it felt like FNATIC wanted to put the pressure on, and I think maybe even wanting to put that pressure on caused them to lose that fight mid.
But we'll have to see this item build on PL, whether going for Diffusal first is right choice. Because in team fights, he can die in seconds without that hood.
Yeah.
Lasher can blow him up, so can Phoenix.
Hook
Nice
shot
hook.
coming through onto Makoto. Cogs, but he got the Firefly off. Spear connects him to the Cogs. They still take out Makoto.
Every time the same story. Arena him,
Goes mid.
kill him.
Is it? Whoa, Drew.
Careful.
Wanted to go for that double damage.
Oh, that
rune.
was lucky. If he ends up on the low ground there,
He's probably dead.
yeah.
Radiant's
There's always a
bottom
little bit of
tower
RNG
is under
involved, of
attack.
course.
The game gets a little harder now that they've got the Blink Dagger on the Saros. They can get right on top of this Bat Rider. He won't have as much opportunity to
Radiant's
have
bottom tower
his
is under attack.
movements around and staying as
You
loose
need
as he
BKB
can.
as Bat Rider this game.
Yeah.
Like to get out of that arena. In some ways, Mars is actually a hard counter to Bat Rider, just because they take away all his mobility.
Yeah.
Like being stuck in an arena, you know, not being able to firefly around is a big, big problem for that hero, of course.
And Mars not allowing Bat Rider to flap his wings and fly.
Game is still very even, but I would give a little edge to FNATIC at this point, because PL, even though he has Diffusal, he can't really join fights unless it's really late, you know, it's like a cleanup kind of crew. But once he finishes that hood, which is like in 1,000 gold, he's gonna be a pretty strong hero on the map, and I'm looking for him to fight with his team.
So should Boom just kind of stay conservative at the moment?
Yeah.
Because I know FNATIC want to fight. They've got this Blink Dagger on the Mars. They haven't shown it just yet. They want to blink and use the arena. And that's the blink getting shown off. He misses that spear.
I'm surprised it didn't just arena him. Yeah, he ended up.
I was expecting the same thing, just the blink arena spear, not leading with the spear, maybe getting a little too greedy, thinking he's close enough to the trees, I could just blink spear. And
I feel like this is like the common Mars thing, you know? Just God's Rebuke first. You're always gonna get the spear, because you're just slowed by so much, you can't miss it.
Blink time is actually
Radiant's
not
middle
bad
tower
from the
is under
Sardar,
attack.
Yep.
considering Mars just got his, and that was the debut. I talked about Boom wanting to be conservative, but if they've got this Blink Dagger for FBZ, he might back off the lane before the blink gets delivered, and then try to use a smoke and go for this player.
Use a smoke without him.
Yeah, they'll smoke without him, and he'll have the Blink Dagger ready to go into this exchange. The only one down here right now is the Phoenix, though.
They don't really have the support to bring in. They might just give up this tower,
Dire are
unless they're
scanning.
ulting in right now. But it will be
They're
one by
walking
one.
from behind.
Radiant's
They're
bottom
coming
tower
over.
is under
Nice,
attack.
yeah.
This
But
could be a
piece.
decent play if they on top of, I would
Mars
say, the
and Jack are
Fan
still
Lancer
top.
first. Blink.
Mars is being in now.
And they'll get the kill on the Phoenix very quickly. The arena's down as well as the hookshot coming in. That's out onto this Sardar as well as the Phantom Lancer. They've already taken out Jab. They'll lose Kezcute. It's a 1-for-1. The lasso comes in. That's onto the Mars, but the Omni Slash finishes off Makoto. 2 heroes dead on the side of Boom. They need to vacate the area. They'll blink away on the Sardar, but they've caught themselves the Phantom Lancer as well as the Nyx Assassin Spear to follow up the stun. And they get that kill on a Drew. They'll take out a third. They'll look over at Hyde. And he'll try to hide behind
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower
hold
is
on.
under attack.
monuments.
A tithe to the
And
impurities.
he gets away. Are those monuments? Obelisks?
Obelisks. Not sure. But
Radiant's
one of
monuments
them.
For them.
has been
But yeah, the
down.
Nyx Assassin, he did not stun in time, so he got stunned off the duels. I feel if he stunned a little bit earlier, going on the Phoenix here again.
Yeah, Blink, Slither, and Crush. Needs one more hit for the bash. Might even just continue to chase Jabs. There's no trees here really to keep him out of vision, but there is a Sun Ray to get
That's so
him
silly.
off the map. That's
It's not allowed.
that's illegal.
And then he eggs anyway.
BZ posturing pretty far forward considering the egg.
But he forced an egg at least. That's a big cooldown expended.
Yeah.
There was also a buyback on the Phoenix, which was
good
not
stat.
necessary, but you know, he felt the heat. He has a big stack for the Juggernaut to take. I
Dire's
think
top
it was like
tower
3
is
or
under
4.
attack.
Probably just another 1,000
Radiant's
gold for
middle
him.
tower is
Not
under
sure the
attack.
early stack, or not the early stack, the early 5x is gonna massively hurt this Phoenix though.
Nah, but it's just, you know, unnecessary. You slow down your own timings. Building up BKBs, FNATIC.
Yeah, though, Shaq almost has one. Mars going for his. Force
Juggernaut
that for the
doesn't need one.
Enchantress.
And that's the problem with PL joining fight pre-hood.
BKB for Phoenix for.
They're always going BKBs. Plus they recognize all of the damage, even PL at this point, because of Diffu. It's all magic.
They've got the lasso, Flame Break, Sun Rain, now into the lasso with the Firefly going. And Jabs does not have that Supernova, so he'll burn out, dead for 56 seconds now. He did have that extra time from the buyback.
That hurts.
Yeah.
1 minute this early into the game. As a +4 is not what you're looking for. Maybe can get a good arena spear here.
Stars.
No. Doesn't even look for it.
Blinked to the left of those trees. Maybe he didn't even see FPZ.
Also don't think he was looking. out of there.
Arena down, Spike Paraphrase, but there is a Sentry, so they'll continue to spot hide. It's an arena for a Nyx Assassin. You get the kill, it goes to Masaros. It's not the worst thing in the world for either side, really.
It's good because Phoenix is dead anyways, so they just make good use of the downtime. Juggernaut is getting pretty damn big, but PL is also keeping up in farm. He's going for that shard straight, which of course allows him to hit while spinning for 75% damage. Pretty good shard. Not Shaker tier, but probably A tier.
Yeah, Shaker's God tier. Or God tier or nerf
Radiant's
tier.
bottom
Needs a
tower
nerf
is
tier.
under attack.
Isn't that God tier?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Thing.
But yeah, Juggernaut's really damn good. I like Leshrax too, even though a lot of people say it's not that good. Where it just repeats the split earth. Especially in Roche fights, that thing is so annoying.
Is the nihilism good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
It's a permanent ghost step on everyone around you. I mean, it increases their magic damage that they take, and it increases your movement speed. And they can't hit you, of course.
Right.
Unless they BKB.
Yeah, Mofaro was playing with the
Radiant's
Leshrac
middle
shard the
tower
other
is
day.
under attack.
Played against the Meepo and I had that. He literally just sat there and I killed him. Because he couldn't do anything. Biggest Meepo counter in the game.
Dire's top
By
tower
far,
is under attack.
big move in the middle. They want to get that power.
So they're in cross lane for the jump immediately into the blade here, but they've got the pass as well as the last. So hookshot comes in, that's going to stun up two. Drew, push back via the cogs. Sunray, right on top of the jump with the Omni Slash bouncing back and forth between the photo as well as Hyde. They'll get the kill on the bolt. They look over at Drew, they'll land the stun, and he is dead. Down he goes with FBZ in the grave. 4 heroes gone on the side of Boom.
That's a free Roche.
Wow. Coming out way ahead on that fight.
Going after the Jug, ill-advised.
Huge miscommunication. You cannot let him get off his spin. Slaughter stunned him and he bashed him, but Mikoto's Laughter was just a little bit too late to get the spin off. Can't pull up with the stun to get his Omni Slash off on the back line, and everybody's just blown up, which results in a free Roshan as well. PL died once more, and things are getting out of hand. It's gonna be 5k gold lead, 80 on the Jug. Who now also has his Saint Joshua completed, so it's gonna be even harder to lock him down.
And it's not like this game is completely out of hand for Boom either. I think they're farming well enough to stay in this, but fights like that are making it way harder than it needs to be for them.
Yeah, the thing is you can't really initiate on the Jug. There's more higher priority targets, you know, even the Phoenix or the Mars or the
Who's
Lash.
just Sunraying the entire time right in the Jug.
so
and
much damage.
Then on the heroes, he's Omni Slashing.
Juggernaut is like the least priority right now.
Yeah.
You know. Obviously thought they had a good opportunity, you know, but Fnatic was ready for it. Good hookshot on 2, cock on 2.
Yeah, the hook shots have been on point in these team fights. It was on point in that fight bottom, over there, hits onto 2, makes it difficult for Drew to even be in the fight because he immediately gets pushed down to the low ground via the cogs.
Jay is playing really well this game.
Well, they're trying to farm the Phantom Lancer back in, and he's 1900 gold behind the Jug. He's not doing a terrible job considering his game for his net worth and his farm. The team just needs to do more. They've got the Yules into the split earth. FBZ, he'll survive as the stun comes out from Hyde. Makoto thinking about going on this. Hook shot in again. DJ has just been on the money. FBZ and Hyde will fall. Yeah, the tip is well deserved because DJ has been making it happen all over the map.
Yeah, he's playing out of his mind, but he's also a +5 clock. He doesn't really have a ton of net worth, but
Doesn't need
don't need it if you play like that.
Dire's bottom tower
The biggest
has
problem
fallen.
of PL is, you know, you can't really consider this a free PL game. There's Juggernaut who's really good, Phoenix who's really good, and Lash who's really good. They all have a ton of AoE damage, so even if he gets to that hard abyssal stage, you know, they have ways of bringing him down. Because the only way to play when you counter it is
Dire's
you get
bottom
a
tower
lot of
is under
items.
attack.
Ooh, okay.
Radiant's
Or this is
courier
BKB.
has been killed.
Courier's dead for
Dire's
2
bottom
minutes.
tower
It's a
has fallen.
significant courier, but look at how quick they've gone through the tier 1. They go through the tier 2. Now they're already 1, 2, 3, all the way up.
They have Edict, no flip.
Oh boy. This tower is gone.
Gonzo.
Radiant's top
They probably will have to
tower,
back
Dire's
off. No
bottom
mana on
tower
Lash, no
has
healing
fallen.
ward, but you know, I feel like if they had that BKB, they might have thought about going high ground. Of
Yeah.
course, at this
Link in
point,
BKB arena.
yeah, play it safe. stealing the enemy's ancient. Well,
Once you're getting close to that Manta, has the hood too.
Yeah.
Maybe that will be the difference
but is
maker
Manta
here
really
for
gonna
Drew.
do anything? Like, they have so much AoE damage. I feel like
Yeah.
Manta is very ill-advised here. Don't
What
want
would you go for instead, you think?
Scotty, something like that.
They want this arena down as well as the spear. They've got the stun on the mark. And again, the hook shot from DJ. Just spinning records all over the faces of Boom. Hyde and FBZ, they both fall. They'll go after Drew. Makoto trying to help out as best he can. But DJ,
He's wrecking them.
yeah, he is.
No chance.
He's making engagements that are questionable look perfect. Or not, maybe questionable is a little bit too rough.
He's making them look very easy.
Yeah.
Like,
He's making it look from normal to easy.
It should not really go this way, but every time, look at this hook shot. It's perfect accuracy.
Yeah.
Right on
Mars-
top. He sees every opportunity.
Yeah. He's in the perfect position every single time to throw a hook shot.
Of course, you can blame Boom, you know, for stacking up, but
Dire's top tower
recognizing
is
that
under
in that
attack.
split second and doing it takes a lot of skill and foresight to do that.
Yeah.
Spear, yes, BKB could invade.
Onto
Bitter.
Makoto. There's the follow-up stun and a quick kill for FNATIC. Now up 11,000 just 24 minutes into the game. And they are rolling over this Boom lineup.
Yeah, it was only 1K like 7 minutes ago. Game is quickly snowballing out of control.
Yeah. From the
And
fight to the
another
bottom to
tip
the
gone.
fight mid, over to Roche, into this,
Another
arena
spear.
down, there's the spear, they'll look for the Slardar. Stun comes in from high, but it's not going to keep FBZ alive, dominating from Moon. They'll try to turn this on Asaros, damage coming out from KSQ, who'll also pop the heal, they've got the dust, they're looking for Hyde. The tier 3 is gone, and Boom feel the need to fight, but it's a 3v5 situation. They're just trying to defend their buildings, so there's not much in the way when FNATIC are bursting on through the doors.
Yeah. Especially with the Aegis as well. No healing watch, so they'll back off. The Courier of Mars will respawn momentarily. He will have his BKB and just a lot of really strong items coming out from the Radiant side. It's going to be really hard for Dire to fight. They're lacking damage now. Bad Rider is not a hero that deals damage. Neither is Slaughter, neither is PL. They want sustained fights, but Juggernaut with that healing ward is
Dire are
amazing
scanning.
against sustained fights.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big task. You know, they'll have to find heroes isolated, and they'll have to bring 3-4 heroes to kill that one. Preferably a Jug or Lash, but I don't think they'll expose themselves like that.
They're down by so much on Boom, and their high ground's pretty exposed already.
Bottom tier
It's
3 gone. Only
very tough for them.
middle tier 3 left.
Yep.
BKB completed on Lash. BKB completed on Mars. Probably Phoenix as well at this point.
Yep.
Triple BKB. If it wasn't hard before.
It just got harder.
Yeah. Good
This
luck.
is, yeah, good, yeah. That's the exact words I'm thinking. And Hart next for the Phantom Lancer. He's got the Manta. He's farming his, again, as best he can. He's kind of keeping up with the Jug. These team fights just aren't working out.
Yeah.
And there's a lot here for FNATIC that is making it difficult for Boom to really even have that engagement point.
Radiant
And
are
like we
scanning.
said, it just gets harder with the BKBs. They're needing a pickoff, but FNATIC up by so much, they're able to just play as 5.
Yeah. I really don't like this itemization by PL. So defensive.
26
No damage.
minutes, the rune is stopped.
PL, you know, has Manta, but all the illusions are gonna die. Oh, blinks out. I thought he was gonna blink in. Of course, the team isn't ready. Lash was picking up the haste rune.
But that's also wise from Asaros. Like, how many Mars would you see up by this much make that move?
FNATIC, throughout this entire season, has been very, you know, calm, collected. They're making calculated plays. They don't really take a lot of risks.
Yeah.
Which-
It's been real, like you said, calculated. Just
Oh.
not misses. I say calculated, but they end up missing the stun off the Yules. Doesn't matter though. Spear with the arena as well as the Blade Fury coming in.
Yeah, 5 though. No arena.
Full whip, thinking, looking for an opportunity. Flame break.
Just so hard. They have no damage. Oh, Juggernaut also with the butterfly now, so PL can't even touch him anymore. And same as Slaughter. There's just no damage coming out. And he's building into a heart, which is not going to help with that at all.
No, it'll take the heart and then the MKB to even do anything.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
If he gets
attack.
there, you know.
Yeah,
They're knocking
it's
on the
not
door.
it's not looking likely that he does get there. Meanwhile, you've got Clockwork who's building an Ags. So DJ, he's been pretty much perfect the entire time, you know, be able to join in and disrupt even more. 14K, it's just
Dire's middle tower.
the itemization from Raven has been spot on.
Clear off the mark.
Forcing the
BKB
BKB.
use. Interesting.
Maybe thought he was going to get blink lassoed.
Very scared there on the trigger finger. Which means now just back off, wait a minute. Farm the map. You're really in no rush. You have all the counters you need to that PL. If anything, you know, you're in the driver's seat, even late game. If this game was to go like minute 50, 55, they would still have all the tools they need to deal with the Dire lineup. They're the ones that need to make something happen.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna wait for the heart, but then it's really, really go time. You
Well,
can't
is it
afford to
go
wait
time
anymore.
or does he still have to get that MKB?
But you can't wait any longer, because the more you get out farmed, the less your heart really means, because there's more damage coming from the Radiant.
Right. Mules again into the split earth.
Perfect this time.
Edict Tide will get an observer ward and not survive.
Gets roasted. Roasted
dive.
bug, good protein.
If you're locked out in the wild,
Is under attack.
Yeah.
roast the bug, get some protein.
Yep. Lasso.
Lasso comes in onto the clockwork. This is who they probably should have been going for at the start of this game. Forget that they can actually take out. They've got the Mules onto the Enchantress. Supernova used. Drew trying to get it, but now he thinks about that again and needs to run. The egg will go off. They get the kill on a high. They'll look over at Drew. They land the stun. They've got the Sun Ray now. Force that back. But the Omni Slash, it comes in. It destroys Hyde and FBZ. Raven just ripping through these heroes on Boom. They try to get something to go their way. They finally get a kill with that lasso. But at the end of the day, Raven's ready to Omni, and he's ready to take lives.
And Roshan is up. Probably going to take that on FNATIC. And you can see the PL was hitting the Phoenix for like a good 10 seconds. It didn't even die. He didn't care. You know, he BKB'd really slowly, whittling away at his health, you know.
Gets the supernova off. Drew thinks he can take the egg, but
Can't.
you know,
He doesn't have to attack.
It's very obviously when we have the observer. Hold on, hook shot coming in. DJ again with Cogs and the spear. That's a disgusting combo. Cogs push you back, spear hits you into him again, and stun lands on the Enchantress.
This might just mean high ground. If they want to play conservatively, they can go to Roche, which, knowing FNATIC, they'll probably do that.
Yeah.
PL is just brutal. He has no game. Even though he's farmed,
Dire's
damage.
middle tower is
3
under
defensive
attack.
items.
That's very
Man
tough.
just really does nothing. Pops it, it dies instantly to all the AoE they have on the Radiant side. Okay, being a little bit annoying here.
There's not much you can do up against that egg. Like I said, as we observed, because obviously you've got full vision of everything, but it's always funny when you're focusing in on someone trying to hit the egg and you can recognize the moment where you're like, I can't kill this.
Moment
I
he
need
knew.
to, yeah, I need to run. Like Drew hit it twice, and then you see him start to run up the stairs.
He needs a moonshot to take that thing up. And it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Radiant are scanning.
They did a good job from disengaging from the egg, but there's still so much going on in the fight that...
Very timid on Radiant here. Even though 2 heroes were dead, they did not try for the Roche.
Aegis for Boom would be big, but
With
having to take it 18k behind and
now they're going for Roche again.
a little opportunity to really get there.
They have to defend both side lanes, so they're showing them both side lanes. They know Roche is pretty free. Very scared of this PL illusion.
Hook shot all the way through. Enchantress trying to run. KSQ full step out of the low ground. That's got the movie as well as the spear. And the victory is over. They get the gun FBC. Another hook shot. That's over to the neutrals. They look at this Six Assassin. High stuns Moon, but Moon Pulse Nova rips through the tough exterior of the bug and rips apart the Nyx.
You asked me why Slaughter isn't picked more often. See here why he's just dead weight, a glorified support at this point. If you don't snowball on that hero, you just don't do anything. Compare it to Mars, you know? Even when you're behind, make a lot of stuff happen. You have to be really careful here on the PL.
Look at the BKB, don't move in on this. Makoto getting low. And even with the BKB, it's not looking likely that he from this one, but gets to the Firefly onto the high ground. Flame Break looking over, maybe trying for Moon. As Phantom Lancer, Doppelgangers. And, well, they just can't do anything. They don't have the damage on Boom.
They're doing a good job at delaying the Roshan, but every time they delay the Roshan, they lose 2 heroes. which increases the net worth lead by like another 1,000.
Yeah.
You know, so eventually you can't keep bleeding those heroes, you know. You're gonna bleed out eventually.
We only have so much to lose.
And you can see PL's farm is stagnating quite a bit because he just keeps spamming illusions at Roshan, you know, he's not really focused on farming. And the Swift Blink pickup on Juggernaut soon is gonna make a huge difference. It adds so much damage to this hero during that Omni Slash.
He's not too far off of it either. You've got 2,000 gold here for the Enchantress, but what are you looking to build?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a Lotus Orb to protect against the Omni Slash. Even that is quite optimistic. Getting to that level of gold at this point, not easy.
Inside Roche.
Is under attack.
Again, is there a play for Boom to make something happen to Saros as well as Jabs are just waiting for them to show up? And there it is. There's the arena as well as the BKB popped by the sword. They go to the blade here. They exit the pit. Boom coming over with the pulse nova. They got the stun onto Drew. Doppelganger onto the high ground. Cogs disrupting. And Omnislash coming through onto Drew, taking him out and killing him off. He'll buyback immediately. They've got the Yules as well as the stun that hits on the next assassin. They finish off Hyde. He's got for 45 seconds without buyback. Silver Crush only hits onto the jug, but Raven, he's fine. Lotus Orb on Moon as he can chase this dire side. They'll try to run away from this one as Drew on the back lines goes after DJ, takes out the clock for a dead for 50 seconds. Supernova goes off with Blade Fury on the Jabs, or on the FBZ, excuse me. They'll get that kill onto the Slardar. Raven moving in, focusing his attention onto Drew. Makoto can only just watch as they burn out the Phantom Lancer over by the tier 2 into the Doppelganger with this heal from Kesku, but it's not lasting long enough. Here comes Raven again. Drew just trying to run. He's not even turning to attack. There's nothing he can do in the face of FNATIC. Makoto locked up again. There's the Yules, but he's timing the stun once more. I don't think it's going to matter. Makoto still getting chased. God's Rebuke finishes him off. Makoto dead to Mazaros. And Roche still waiting to be taken.
A sign of weakness. He missed 3 stuns. It's hard. But does it matter? Not really.
Yeah, no.
Not really.
Still gets chased pretty heavily.
Yeah. You can just see, right? They lose nothing. No
They
damage.
just kept going.
Yeah, they have
Only
no damage.
loss was the clock.
And now he's back. That healing ward is just too much to sustain, you know? You have good heroes to taking it down, but even just that little bit of healing ward uptime, you know? Too much sustain on the Radiant side. And the way they itemize another
Hook shot again, coming through. DJ just setting it up. He'll line him up, and the rest of FNATIC will knock him down. It's Kesku, Hyde, both gone. Blade Fury on FBZ. They'll call GG, and FNATIC will take game 1 over Boom.
That's all she wrote. It was a very one-sided, unfortunately. I think I have a huge problem with the PL's itemization this game. Manta, useless. Hard, useless. What you want instead of those 2 items, either Skadi MKB or Abyssal MKB. You need damage. You're the only damage hero in your team. You know, the game is on your back. You can't really allow yourself to fall into this
seconds remaining. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Points away.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Clockwork.
Dire team ban.
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
The undying waits.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Enigma.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Riki.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Storm Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dragon Knight.
You may now select your heroes. Ten seconds remaining.
No, you want me to go first?
Story time, yeah.
Yeah, as you guys saw, I was on my phone looking for a new translator, a new psychic. I actually came upon a sale on my phone, and it was a lamp. I rubbed the lamp, a genie came out, and really crazy, only gave me one wish, and I just wanted the information on game 2, and Boom's gonna win. That's all I got.
I
Prepare
actually
for battle.
prefer Boom's draft. Like, I don't think DK against Storm is a great matchup at all.
Right.
It's not. Yeah, it was terrible. It was very hard. But I just think FNATIC, you know, is overall the better team. So I'm gonna go with FNATIC. But the draft is better for Boom. They have a good shot. They have a good shot.
Thank you, Nomad. Here, game 2, Boom, FNATIC. FNATIC making game 1 look really easy. Question is, can Boom bounce back?
Before we start with the game,
Yeah.
I would still beat the cost.
Okay.
Okay.
If we have time, I think we should air that. 1v1 mid.
Only one grudge match? Money match.
Ooh, I'd be down for that. 1v1
30
mid.
seconds
You versus
to
me.
battle.
SF.
No, it's you against Lacoste.
Okay, so you're the shoutcaster or what? You're the caster?
Yeah, I'll cover it.
Okay, sure. I'll send the message to Lacoste with the contract. I'm gonna get it signed. Go.
What does the winner get? What does the loser get?
Shame. Bell.
What do I get?
Exposure.
The battle begins.
No, but really, like, talking really about the draft, I think Boom has a pretty good draft. The Storm Spirit can go pretty ham this game.
Okay. I thought Boom got all 4 bounty runes for a
No, they
second.
got 3.
Sorry. Yeah, they got 3.
It's pretty tough for an Enigma lineup. I'm surprised that Undyne didn't go top to just secure 2 runes. But I really do think Boom has a superior draft. It's just like, you know, they have not been really impressive over the last couple of weeks. Whereas FNATIC just showed very formidable ability.
Yeah, but this is back to what Boom has found success with.
They're really good with this.
This lineup has been where the Boom success has come. Drew on a Bloodseeker. Or on the Ricky, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, and I feel like Storm's still the namesake of this lineup right now.
I mean, Ricky Storm, if it ever reaches late game, like minute 40, 45, this game is gonna go Dire's favor,
Right.
like pretty much every time. You can just jump into the Storm, he has his Aghanim's, he pulls 2-3 people, and they're all just gonna evaporate.
Locking in Drew for a second.
Ricky should have quite a tough time finding.
Would he have been better off on the Bloodseeker? I've seen him play that like twice already, right?
Yeah. Bloodseeker. Offlane. I liked it a lot better than Bloodseeker safe lane. Because against Morph, you know, Morph is always low health. He always morphs down to like 0 or like rather 1, and then he morphs up a little bit, which means Bloodseeker has this permanent speed steroid. It's very good for him in the lane.
It also seems like Bloodseeker offlane kind of produces the same that a Bloodseeker safe lane would produce.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty much the
not,
same hero.
Yeah, it's not getting anything more out of being a carry than it is being an offlaner.
I do think often Bloodseeker is the way to go for the hero.
Yeah. Is it the same build? Are you expecting the same build from an offlane Bloodseeker?
Probably Atos. He might even choose to go for a quick Vessel, because they have both DK and Morphling. The Vessel would make a lot of sense here. Oh. Blitz. Enigma really needs level 3 until those Eidolons start hurting.
And then the lane just gets really difficult for the Ricky.
Yeah, a lot of pressure put on the Morphling here.
Yeah, keeping him low. Coming over is the Undying. I'm not the biggest fan of Boots first Undying.
Me neither. But against the pressure lane like this, it's... I mean, Undying in this game in general doesn't amazing. There's nothing does. To be fair though, Dire side doesn't have the greatest tomb hitters.
But would you rather like Orb of Venom first Undying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the guy that likes to pressure people.
Cogs around the Saros, lining up the fissure.
Oh, perfect fissure.
And literally perfect. Tricks of the Trade leaves the Ricky on the opposite side of it.
That was very unlucky that he didn't get the Tricks of the Trade hit on the Enigma. Just one more could have netted him a kill.
holding his own for the moment.
This should get harder as levels go higher. Just be careful anyway. I'm dying.
One more shot. Bloodseeker going under the tower. DJ silence, but Raven, he'll get first blood instead on Hyde.
Which makes it suddenly not worth it anymore at all.
Yeah.
Morphling was really quite pressured, but that first blood is gonna give him a really good gold injection. Undying is just gonna TP back with full health and deliver all of his items.
Could have been much better for FBZ if he was able to get that kill.
Yeah. And he overcommitted a little bit on the Pangos here. Healing self-delivered.
Heal him back up to full.
No region. Raven's like, I don't need region, I'm morphing. Get infinite now.
Right.
Or a region rune on Storm.
And ask for anything better to fill up that bottle.
Yeah, especially in the 4 rune, I feel it's almost always the best. Maybe a DD, so he can get a kill with level 6.
Yeah, does he hold the regen rune and then like rotate with that at 6?
I mean, there's many things you can do. You can either farm very efficiently in the jungle, you can farm like 5-6 camps with that. You can, of course, rotate to the Enigma, kill him pretty easily. He has no counterplay to that. As we said, this is a good Storm game. Really, the only reason I chose FNATIC is because they have just been really, really stable and they have win conditions, you know.
Yeah.
But the Dire draft is really, really good.
I'm expecting Makoto to kind of go off on this Storm if given the chance.
Definitely.
And so far, it's really well. 35-2.
Yeah.
Blood right, swashbuckle, DJ, fine. Throws a decay over at FBZ, sends him back.
Has to be a little bit careful here. Morphling has a lot of damage at his disposal.
Cogs around this Purse Shaker. Jabs just messing
Level 2
around with
batteries, be
Kesku at the
careful.
moment.
There's a huge buff up to the Bloodseeker again. He's so fast.
Sitting low now, moving at 470.
No
Obviously getting a
mana.
little bit lower, going into the TP. Raven will be fine. See TP's back to the tier 1.
Oh,
Dragon
stun.
Tail onto the Storm.
Good
Eager to
job.
follow it up. Is
Radiant's
it enough?
bottom
Oh,
tower
lightning with
is under
just
attack.
a sliver left on Makoto.
And region.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was really close. Now they've got the Cogs and the battery assault around this Earthshaker. DJ dead bottom. Jab's gone, and Makoto's coming back. He's got a regen rune. Ball lightning forward, hit by the breathe fire. Meanwhile, Morphling getting chased bottom too. Raven, all right, trying to block him in, unable to do so.
Yeah, Morphling is water. Be water. I really hate this to create infinite health out of.
Right.
But I guess it makes sense. Water is pretty
Infinite. Well, not
infinite, pretty
infinite.
strong.
Only if you do it in Minecraft is it infinite.
Dire's
Never
middle
played
tower
that game.
is under attack.
Mask of Death. No, what's it called? Morbid Mask. It's already picked up. Oh, Shaker again getting gone by the clockwork.
Yeah, Kesku putting a lot of pressure on the Jabs this game, where it felt like Kesku last game was the one getting pressured heavily.
He has been on him the entire game.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time getting that cog, battery assault off. You see Ricky starting to struggle now a little bit, only sitting at 2.2k net worth. Not a hero that farms really fast until you get Battle Fury.
Right.
I really hope he does not go into this Orb of Corrosion. I feel it's the 900 gold money waste. Rather put that towards the Battle Fury, you know, because that's almost your broadsword.
Hey, it looks like he's going for the Orb of Corrosion right now.
I really hope he's not.
We'll see if
He can't
changes
even
it.
pressure. You know, Orb of Corrosion is a pressure item. He can't pressure the Enigma at all. So what do you build it for? It makes really no sense.
Do you expect to move early with the Orb of Corrosion?
Not at all. Like, you can't gank this morph. You can't really kill the DK either.
Yeah, I don't know what
You
you're
can't
doing
really kill
with
any
it.
lane. You just need to farm up and be that late game insurance that your team needs. That's why you pick Ricky, because you're late game insurance. As I said, I really hope he's going to go away from it, but we'll see.
Alphys on Drew, tricks of the trade. Not
Now
really
you can
doing
really
much
see
for him.
these islands are too much to handle for the Ricky. Oh shit. Dragon form used for...
Kesku, Cogs, good fissure. That blocks him from getting out of this one. Perfect range, just across the stairs, keeps him next to Moon. Dragon Tail, battery assault, Kesku
Rune.
melted down with the breathe
Rune
fire.
bottom haste. And Storm is not there to pick it up. Interesting. Farming a gold camp.
Tremors travel faster.
And it's picked up by Jabs, who will
now
come
running
bottom
bottom.
with this.
There is a potential for a kill. But
Hide. These spots, jabs, they're going right for FBZ.
oh, good block.
The fissure, I'm not sure if it keeps him out completely. Blood right, rupture, all down on the Earthshaker. They've got the silence. Swashbuckle comes in. Now that you've got this Earthshaker low, maybe you can turn and get this.
Storm to
But
ping.
Storm just a little late, so he's no longer ruptured. Ball laning all the way forward. Look for the ball lightning vortex combo. But Totem hits him, and it will just be a little bit of a delayed kill on jabs.
Not really the greatest DP, I feel. Wastes a lot of his own time. Like, either you TP right away, because then you get 2 hero kills, or you don't really TP, because they didn't need him for the kill, you know?
Yeah. It seemed, yeah, like you said, late.
Very late. Very late.
I was thinking that too, because the rupture had gone out, and I thought maybe he'd come over a little bit earlier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's on a
attack.
very good
tower,
Orchid
though.
timing, though. Yeah. Good tower kill. At this pace, he's gonna have Orchid at minute 12, 13 maybe.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And that'll help him go after the Undying as well as the Earthshaker, take out these supports,
Even
build
the
up that
Morphling.
net worth. Yeah, if you find Raven out low, that could be a big problem.
Even if you ever find the DK out of position, you know, that Orchid, even though it's really tanky, it can deal up to like 400, 500 magic damage, depending on how much damage he's actually taking. So it's one of the better items to take him out. Kodo's like, done. Boy Drew on the camera. I got Orb of Corrosion soon.
The excitement coming in from both teams. They all look so relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, FNATIC can look pretty relaxed right now, you know? They're up 1 game. If it's 1-1, it's probably gonna look a little bit different. Boom is relaxed, you know? There's like no expectation, you know? Like, FNATIC is probably, at this point, the strongest team in the region. You just wanna, you know, play your best. If you're
Yeah.
Now, 10 seconds till Dragon Form. DK wants to pressure the top tower. And it's gonna be quite hard to defend. They got Black Hole.
I don't really think there's a way to properly defend this.
They're up 2k gold at this point.
You're
Dire's
risking
top tower
too much
is under
defending
attack.
this. Because if you bring up 3 heroes, Black Hole comes in, and you lose everybody, you've let the game go to FNATIC in an early part of the game where you want to be strong.
Boom is ahead by quite a bit,
Dire's top tower has
considering.
fallen.
The way Drew's lane is.
Yeah.
Bloodseeker's having a good time.
I mean,
He's keeping up
Enigma's
with
also
the
not very fast. Enigma's
Buckle and Undying.
Under attack.
He killed off by Makoto, and this is what we see from Makoto, and something that we alluded to in the first game as well, was just how active Makoto is, no matter what he's given over in the mid lane. But this time I think it's a lot more of a hero that can stay doing that.
And he
Whereas
has a
Batrider
regional.
fell off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy's Trinket for the Radiant with Royal Jelly, 2 really good tier 1 items dropping over.
Post, I gotta use my prize that I won the other day. It's a free reroll. Rerolling to Boom.
I don't remember you getting that prize.
Really?
No.
Alright. FNATIC then.
I don't know if you get to reroll. I'm still trying to get back. You guys are 1-0 over there. It would put me at 1-1. Trying to get the prediction king, guys.
You're a king.
Means so much.
Radiant are scanning.
Vessel soon.
That's what you wanted from FBZ,
Yeah,
too.
it's good. It's a very good pickup.
Radiant's middle tower
It's gonna be
is
a
under
while,
attack.
a long while, until this Morphling has Manta stuff.
Ooh, TP out from FBZ. Tombstone, Dragon Tail, stopping the TP. FBZ throws the Rupture, trying to run. Fissure doesn't block him in. He's still got an opportunity to get out of this. It's going to be tough, though. Blood right down again, trying to get the silence so he doesn't get stunned.
Blink.
FBZ fast enough to escape.
Blink Dagger though.
Blink. And there's the kill.
Interesting pickup. Usually,
All that's happening, they're
again.
going after the Morthlings. They've got him silenced. They'll get the kill on a Raven, slowing him down. And again, Makoto making that happen.
Mikoto again on a Storm Spirit
Radiant's
owning.
middle tower is under
What do you
attack.
expect from him
I would expect a respect ban.
next game? Or at least
Every
not
game.
make it so free, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That being said, though, Enigma with BKB, which he's building first. If you get Black Hole that Storm, you're just dead. There's no saves. Dire sight.
He still has to catch the storm in his. If you,
It's not
we've
easy.
We've seen Enigmas fall into that trap of tunnel visioning, and then they don't, they pop the BKB early, and then they don't even get a black hole off before the BKB duration runs out.
Very scary time right now. Storm has an arcane bottled up. If he plays his cards right, he's unkillable and can dish out a lot of damage. And knowing Mikoto Storm, just what he's gonna.
Yeah.
So he did not end up going. He's going for Diffusal Manta on Ricky. What? Why? He's getting so much space.
Yeah, he really
I'm very
is. And
baffled
he's
by
ahead
this.
of the Morphling.
Yeah, I'm very baffled by this. I feel like you just go Battlefield Aghanim's. This game is, you can carry this game very easily.
Radiant's bottom
At least he
tower
didn't buy
is
Opal
under
Corrosion.
attack.
Yeah.
That's a plus. Hook shot online and a clockwork now.
Has the double blades of alacrity.
Still trying to hold into the mid tower. This DK looks very tanky, but he's actually not very survivable. Jab, still no blink. They got 1,000 gold off. He did not have a good game in the Shaker so far. Same as Undying. The supports of FNATIC are really struggling in this game.
Yeah, they're not heavily, well, the Undying is compared to the Clockwork, but the Earthshaker, it's just not the blink dagger time for 15 minutes.
I mean, even the Morphling is struggling.
He
He doesn't even have his Yasha yet.
blink, so you thought he had the BKB preference.
Oh, he's going
And queued up.
Blink first. I
Yeah.
think they need that though. They're quite far behind. They just need ways to catch the storm right
Radiant's
now.
bottom tower is under attack.
That being said though, there's a lot of ways to cancel this. There's Pangoli ult, there's Hook Shot, there's Battery Assault.
Jab's in trouble, or Gates, but they've got some help coming through. Falling away from Makoto, looking for the fissure, avoids it. They still have Moon with the Dragon Tail, but the blink on cooldown. Saros has his blink as well as the black hole ready.
They have seen that at wards. The ward put down. The ward here. Initiating on Undying.
Shot. Coming around, black holes in. That's onto the Ricky as well as the Clockwork. The damage just isn't enough to kill off True. They do get Kesku. They lose DJ, but they got the silence under the Earthshaker. The finish off Jab. They've disarmed a couple of these heroes as Morphling is turned into the Pangolier, but they finish off Moon. They'll finish a third and look for the rest. Enigma now, no black hole.
Radiant's bottom
Tombstone
tower
gold.
is under attack.
Miss. A couple of misses coming through, and finally the tombstone down.
There's that power of the vessel. You know the problem that FNATIC is running into now? They have both 2 Blink Daggers, but none of them have a BKB, so they have no front lines.
Radiant's bottom
Front-
tower is under attack.
So,
Again, yeah. But look how fast the DK is dying with that vessel on
Yeah.
everything. They have no damage output right now because Morphling wasn't in the fight.
Drew really didn't take much damage from the black hole in the follow-up. They
Yeah.
did get a disarm after Raven morphed into the Pangolier, so that kind of stopped, I would say, Boom from getting even more from that fight.
Yeah.
Radiant
But
are
again, like you
scanning.
want 1 BKB, usually it's on the Dragon Knight, and then 1
Dire
Blink.
are scanning.
But both building Blink, and non-building BKB just means you really have no frontliner. The Storm can just do whatever he wants. Morphling in trouble again here. They have a vessel. There's no way to dispel this. If they catch him, he's dead.
He's in a man at the rupture.
Storm is right on him.
Vortex, Vessel, Swashbuckle,
And
just
dead.
trying to stick with him and get this kill. Orchid Burn comes in, and then one more right click from Makoto, and still continuing to just put the pressure on as the Storm. He's sitting 6-0-0. Not James Bond just yet. Or, well, the backwards James.
Seems to always work out for them.
Yeah, he's not being punished at all.
Even though they have 2 Blink Daggers, he has not been caught a single time. That can change in an instant though. Like Radiant, they do have a lineup that can come back. Dragon Form activated.
Hook shot. Pangolier caught, stunned up. Swashbuckle getting some distance. Looking for the rolling thunder. This is risky.
Is under attack.
Okay. Did he die in the Midnight Pulse?
Nope, he got right clicked by an Enigma. Deals 80 damage.
Dire's structures.
Once they have these BKBs up on the Radiant side, the game is going to go a lot. That's why I don't understand the Diffuser build, because the only way to fight against BKB this game is to kill them. Which Diffuser doesn't help you with at all.
Right.
Radiant's middle tower
Like
is
Storm
under
is the
attack.
guy, it will make them BKB, but you have to be the guy that
Radiant's
punishes
middle
them
tower has
through the
fallen.
BKB. Because Vessel obviously doesn't go through BKB, Storm doesn't do anything through BKB, his Diffusal Blade won't do anything. DK needs 1,000 gold to finish his. Enigma about 2k away from it.
Pretty far.
They're still getting quite heavily pressured on the Radiant side here.
And
Giving them space though. Morphling is getting space to farm.
Storm going Lincoln.
Yeah. Get stunned by that.
Right.
This is one of the only ways they really have. But, you know, Blink Dagger on jabs. Go time. If they catch the Storm here, there's a huge kill. They need this kill. But he's smelling it. I wonder what he's smelling. Oh.
Blink. Makoto gets the silence.
Again.
And there's the blink rotation.
Blink
Dave-
reveal.
Stop shaking.
Oh, Janet, it's dramatic. For the blink.
Interesting. Usually when just waves. Or is it stun? Oh, it's an illusion. As soon as the smoke breaks, you just want to go and put it on the high ground, right? The ward, and then you jump right after it. But he jumps in blindly and gets.
Blink
FNATIC
dagger now
is-
for Hyde. I like that. I'm always a big fan of the Rolling Thunder Blink.
Radiant's
I
top
think is amazing on
tower is
tank,
under attack.
especially if you're support. And you don't need to itemize into the vessel because Bloodseeker did so. But again, Bloodseeker can fall off with this build. We'll have to see how this game goes for them.
Bloodseeker could fall off, but you should have Ricky and Storm to.
Yeah, but Ricky
lift off, right?
didn't go for a scaling build. He went for a very fight-oriented build. Which again, imagine he had Battle Fury. He would be sitting at like 11k net worth now, if not more. He could single-handedly carry this game.
Yeah.
Feels like they're always kind of putting, you know, all the eggs into the Mikoto basket. Which can work in this game because it's a free Storm game, but there's a lot of pressure on Mikoto. If he ever gets Black Hold, there's only a hook shot to really cancel it.
Yeah, and that's usually where their lineups succeed, though, is when it's mostly on Makoto, right?
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
but
tower is under attack.
It's pretty unreliable, you know. You usually have multiple cores because Enigma is one of the hardest, and Shaker, they're two of the hardest heroes that counter a single core, you know.
Bring this bottom
Radiant
tier 2 if anybody
scanning.
rotates. I don't believe Hyde has shown
Radiant's
off that
bottom
Blink
tower
dagger
is
just
under
yet.
attack.
They're getting a lot of space, and they won't get the outpost at 20 because they didn't kill a tower fast enough. Splitting bounty runes. Dragon Knight
Radiant
picked up the
structures
BKB.
are fortified.
They really need Enigma's BKB ASAP.
Radiant's bottom tower
Manta
is
finished
under
on more,
Radiant's
also
bottom
itemizing
tower
into the
has
BKB.
fallen.
We can see 3 BKBs coming out because they also recognize they didn't build into anything that can punish you.
Dragon form is done for Moon, down for 50 seconds, still has that double damage for a little while.
Oh, Philosopher's Stone and Enigma. This is really gonna help him up. Help him out with that BKB timing.
Yeah, he needs it.
Yeah, that's a really good item for him to find.
Doesn't feel like Boom are up enough.
I feel like Boom is playing quite conservatively considering the lead they have. You know, Storm is really strong. He got his Lincolns, but they're fine just farming up, which they didn't really itemize for.
Are they feeling the pressure of the importance of this series? Could that be it? Because they're 1-1 right now. Beating FNATIC
Would be huge
puts
for
them
them.
both at 2-1.
Yeah, but maybe, but you know, you really can't let yourself feel it.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope I'm wrong and the Ricky item build will end up working out, but I really feel like, you know, you lose one team fight and you're in big, big trouble. Smoked up here. 4-man smoke. Bloodseeker showing top. And they're rotating top, expecting them to farm the enemy jungle, but FNATIC is reading this very well, camping the high ground, and they won't find anything up there at all. Coming bottom. 1,000 gold to the BKB. Timing's getting closer.
And they won't find anybody in the triangle either. DJ gets caught.
Oh, Raven has to be a little bit careful. He has the mana to start to bail himself out.
Shot comes in. Look out, the Cox will take out jabs pretty quickly. They look over at DJ now with the Rolling Thunder. Take out a second. Raven comes in and kills off his cube.
But a 2-for-1 where I think,
Oh, Black Hole. That catches Makoto, but immediately stopped. The Black Hole not Now they're pushing the defusal. They'll slow down Saros. They'll look over at Moon, who's popped his BKB, but strike down to the low ground over to Makoto. Moon trying to TP out. The BKB lasts long enough for him to escape.
Huge mistake there to go back in for then. Just wait until you have your BKB, then you can do it for free. You know, the fight was 3v4. There's no need to force it there. It was a very, very bad initiation, honestly. I don't know why he did that.
I think the omnipresence of the black hole was keeping Doom from going in on that. And then he goes for the black hole. Once it's down via the Yules of the Bloodseeker, good to go. No BKB for Moon, back and forth, just juking and jiving.
Yep.
Moon
Why this
jabs are
matchup
dead.
is rough for the DK. That's a lot of magic damage coming out from the Storm.
Radiant's
And
top
these two
tower
kills
is under attack.
next to the tier 3 tower.
Yeah, it was really bad by FNATIC that they took that high ground fight. Now it's all falling apart. He only died because he used the BKB in that fight there, you know. A lot of things adding up now. They can't really go high ground though, so they'll probably just go back to controlling the map. Top lane,
Radiant's top
to get
tower
any
is
stunner
under
here.
attack.
BZ
A lot of damage.
has the Yules and Vessels himself.
Enigma, very slow rotation here to keep up all.
Radiant's top tower
Drew.
has been denied.
Are they waiting for them to come back around and maybe go for the Enigma or the Morph?
Radiant's
Enigma can
middle
die
tower
easily,
is
yeah.
under
Because Cutie
attack.
does have a hook shot available. Is it?
You know, I said like FNATIC is really, really stable, right? Like this game, they're looking a little bit disconnected. The way everything is going.
And I would say this is the first time they've looked like.
Yeah, they haven't dropped a single game yet, right?
Well, they only played two series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're 5-0 right now.
Beat T1, beat Execration, 5-0 at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on them this game, of course, so they're forcing mistakes on them.
The Ricky finishes the Manta, now going for the Axe. The question of the timing, right?
I thought only the timing is also damage possibilities, you know, because obviously the double Battle Fury cleave in during the Agon Scepter is a huge reason why he's so hotly contested. Jabs is having a really rough game. Almost got caught out again. He's just walking in. 150 gold to BKB. Black hole up at 50. That's going to be their timing. Morphling farming up his Agon Scepter. They're still going to be very strong.
And you still have to land the
Radiant's
black
top
hole
tower
on the
is
storm,
under
which is
attack.
a difficult task in itself.
I mean, you don't only need to rely on that because you're going to have a huge range fissure from both Morph and Shaker. If you ever catch the storm with that,
Radiant are
could be an
scanning.
easy setup for the black hole. Stun on the
Tail.
Black
Comes in, Cos now around Moon, blood right down, falling in there for the Earthshaker over to the left. He's got the Orchid and the burn, just not enough, but they have the silence, tricks of the trade, rolling thunder, pumping it up in the air. Massar pops the BKB, and now Drew dusted, potentially dead under the nose of Moon and Raven. So two heroes, they go down
both sides.
on both sides.
One support died. I mean, both supports died on Radiant. One bot back. So an undying kill could be really big. Don't.
That's true. Getting caught. It looked like they wanted to use the black hole potentially on Drew.
It was still on cooldown actually when he used BKB, but he was forced to BKB because Storm jumped on top of him.
Yeah.
But you can see the potential with his BKBs. They
Radiant's
have no
courier
damage through it.
has been killed.
Going into an Orchid on the DK, I like that a lot. Just to pop the Lincoln and be able to actually kill him. It's going to put a lot of pressure on him. Clockwork caught out again.
Ball lightning once more over to the back lines, catching Masaros. No black hole, no buyback on the Enigma. They've got the Spirit Vest on DJ. Not a matter to work with here from Makoto, so he needs to be careful. Away from Hyde for the Rolling Thunder with the blood right down. Moon here with the Rupture. And he'll pop the BKB. Hyde trying to roll out of this one, and instead will swashbuckle into the low ground, but they've smoked. Looking like they might want to initiate once again. You have this Echo available.
He blinked out though.
Makoto still going after Moon with the Spirit Vessel on him.
No man
Ball
on
lightning
Storm.
back. Makoto in trouble. Blood right down. The chase is on. Can they get the blink as well as the Echo? They've got the blink as well as the Dragon Tail. They need to follow this up. Potentially. Oh, Echo right down onto Drew over to the right, but nobody's following this up. They got the silence. The right clicks in. The tricks of the trade. Jabs in trouble. They'll get that kill out of the Earthshaker. They take out Makoto. It's Roche that kills Makoto.
Jabs wanted to blink, echo the two. Here's the Storm as well as the Pangolier. But Drew jumped on top of him and
And now
jumping
Moon's
again.
in trouble. So the
right on top. He spins his arm, but there's the Dragon Tail hook shot in, not in time. Drew giving it a fight. The Black Pulls a whiff from Azaros with the BKB getting used. Oh no!
An astronomical price.
Swing and a miss.
A moment of silence. No, it's.
Bow your heads.
I feel like we've seen it in both regions, like China as well as SEA. A lot of missing.
Amazing
We
what
see
you
here.
find laying around.
The DK baiting in, and the Ricky just, you know, on
Precious
weak
bomb.
stunned immediately. This
Yeah.
is his life right there.
Drew is going into these fights in risky positions. Man, up by Raven ball against
Dice are scanning.
K. The Rankins at the fissure.
Look,
Got a
the
little bit
Shank
of mana
right here.
up by this camp. But
Yeah, and he's waiting by what there.
I will miss my
Echo-
reflection.
yeah, blinks right at time. That's actually frame.
Otherwise, we got a bad. Oh, back this time. No. And really, how did found?
They don't have anything. They have no Echo Set, no black, no
It's a big win.
form.
Was stupid.
Oh, let's see.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, for sure.
Offense getting up in Agon Scepter though. There's a lot of potential for damage. He can potentially the Ricky.
Immortality is mine.
You're gonna need those key disarmed. They've got the stages. And Kodo, who's one. We roll at the moment.
This is the color game as we had expected. Tank the ball, no. Cat band for the some more cast range.
You take the and it's Moon to the Psychic Headband. I think maybe push to break it. So
Yeah.
we'll block.
Radiant are scanning.
Getting his August to do. And there's no beauty to be honest though. It's pop the hit it and done. Big step and they're misreading the map quite a bit. There's no reason for net position. Maybe the smoke.
I'm over here.
The outpost. For that.
One crossing over me. That's good. Beat. Oh my god. But Sun is rolling thunder, get the kill on take the kick for 50 seconds. Boss in looking for more. Down dusted. From a suffer. Big FNATIC, he's dead.
Hook shot. It feels so disconnected from FNATIC. Just lose fight. Load around, they lose 2 heroes. It's pretty tired right now. FNATIC.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's over.
Yeah. This black hole is really still a lot.
Yeah.
But if much better if just didn't cast it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Black hole. They wouldn't just attempt to push on. Because strong with the ace is gonna be big change in their
Over
eyes.
here now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Picked up.
In your base.
Force done it. No problem.
Balanced. When I first saw that, I think it touching the figure.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Because I think it even works that way. See, that's it. Last check ball, and when he kicks, and I could say that just because it's logical.
But I
Radiant's top
Example
tower
they
is under
add.
attack.
Because it's still on the
yeah.
fault. No, my fault.
Woke up from FNATIC.
Walk it up.
Yeah, they've got the the pressure coming out of the 2-2 tower top. It's the last outer tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top
32
tower
minute
has
is an
fallen.
arcane DPC. Making sure that Maybe Makuna's got to be careful. But there's in the over Raven. Outpost has been well, right, Mr. As kid. You see one of the Enigma pieces down one more time. Off lightning in. Go down goes Deej. Girls outside of FNATIC.
For the twins.
Jack, Saurus are having horrendous. They're making so many mistakes, and you keep piling up and piling up. And you know, at some point, you know, where you get inside your own place. It feels like it's happening to them right now. It's slow on the buttons, it's initiating, just scared using their piece properly.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fear.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I have as a hero here. We have the China region as well. There's so many and at the end he was so scared to ever use it. It's a pretty big mental thing. You need to be very mentally strong in this. Both Shake and both of theirs.
16k lead.
Yeah. Still.
Enigma.
A lot of new charm, and the cast right now still is hookshot. It's building to the blade on Bloodseeker.
Yeah, Enigma or the discussed trio. Okay.
It is. Anglia, the Bash, now Bash, Black. War problems building.
Radiant are scanned.
With the blades on there. Also, not Black Hole is one of the Radiant.
Get the bigger distance that Ravens give it.
Any
Radiant's
shake or
middle
long
tower is under attack.
No.
the Agrams for a long
No, expecting I think kind of falls into the fall.
Yeah, it's a very good lineup on the and very scary timing. They survive. But yeah, again, like Black Hole really of the game mentality. Roche up there since then, all of them can never strong. Building BKB.
Here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Rupture. Thunder. Tombstone is down. Fight Fnatic, the blood right in. That for a second. So they were away from the fight. Vision of hot ground. He's coming.
Stupendous. Bounty.
So
Dire are scanning.
Bounty.
lose my
And time.
yeah, interesting. Maybe because active. Yeah, it's below level 30 as a 13.
Yeah.
Clock 12. It's for 12. He built the whole block to be able to some more HP to his mix. Potentially turn around the. I mean, at this point, I think it's just it is the walking tombstone.
A glorified support.
No, the long price. How do you call it? Ball meets lunch. No, he's inside to the team fight. You know, hit the other nurse. I got 2,000 health.
Target on his own back.
Yeah.
And it's off.
Copy.
Potentially. You have Roche spawn.
Potentially. Hey, it's supposed to fight though.
I think they've always had the tool to fight, but Boom have been playing the tool really well.
Still played on Enigma. Trying to get more avenues, more angles. Again, it is the place. If I need to bring kids out here,
Looking for black hole. Oh, it's around the tank. They get the counter hit. With the Makoto goes in from the start. Right for the Storm. Hey, Raven get some distance. And they've got the... No, not yet. Committed by Drew.
Open 130.
It's a long rush. They still have to still.
130. Black hole will be half on cooldown. They're fast.
Lightning all the way. Silence dot connect. Fisher comes through. That's might be in deep. But it's going to hold back. All from more away. Oh, DJ getting the kill onto the thing 2 years alive for FNATIC in the grave having buyback.
I don't know why I went out there to get out the beat available.
So they're one.
They're coming off of this game. Look very vulnerable. First time I see them this in the season.
Down he goes. Boros claimed life of the Storm Spirit has been the thorn in his side for so long. Finally, he blocks it.
Fisher.
Lands FBZ. Ooh, a flip. Silence Manta up the air with tricks of the train. Getting too far. Katie's been popped by Moon. He stuns up Drew. Remember that he fought back. He needs to be very careful how he moves. It's a big problem for the side of Drew. It'll be likely. Who goes down, they'll bump them. A silent the sword will only extend the event more because DK he is on his screen already. He goes down. Triple kill for he's a full team for Boom.
Yeah, for the awesome storm kill, chased too far. Get punished heavily for it, losing everybody. No buybacks on any of the cores other than Enigma. I don't know if you can really consider him a core at this point.
So they will
huge
get the
turnaround.
mid-set of racks. Yeah, without Makoto too.
I thought they were just gonna kill the storm and, you know, get a lot of follow-up kills, but more in over his head.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In over his head. He did not expect to get stunned up that much.
Yeah.
They do have a couple of bashers on Dire. They have, in
are
fact, 2 bashers. The bash has a lot under the smoke screen. Manta Cell doesn't save you.
Radiant's top
Now you've got one set of racks, potentially two.
That was really
Radiant's
scary though.
top
Like if
barracks are
Dire,
under
you know,
attack.
if they get chased down there, one thing goes wrong, Ricky dies, suddenly Roshan goes to Radiant.
The game falls.
Yeah, because as I said, he did not itemize to scale. But they get away with it. For now. 24k gold lead, can still win though. Getting Aegis Cheese now, one of the best tools to combat that Enigma, of course. But Aegis. I think you still give it to Storm probably, but Ricky does not have buyback.
Yeah, Ricky bought back. I would say he wants to take it, but Makoto had the slot, so...
I feel like it's probably the better decision. Storm just does too much in these team fights.
For the twins.
Double damage
Neon
rune.
disc for the Ricky.
Ricky has a double damage rune.
Radiant's courier
Bottled.
has been killed.
Interesting Aeon disc. Of course, good counter to Black Hole.
Cheese, double damage bottled.
He has to be careful though. One Adeptus Strike can trigger that Aeon disc pretty easily.
Dire are scanning.
30k lead.
It's getting to the point where, you know, even having this huge team fight advantage, you can still win, of course, if you get like a 3-4-man Black Hole or whatever, but they have Abyssal Blades now. They have 2 Abyssal Blades ready. They have a hook shot. They have a lot of ways to cancel the Black Hole now. Great.
Where's the party?
Boom. Let's see. It's tense because it 30k, but doesn't.
It can end in a second.
Yeah.
Like if FNATIC wins the team fight, they will still have to win another 2 or so team fights. But if Boom wins the team fight, the game is just over.
Yeah.
That can really be very explosive here.
And we'll see if FNATIC can hold.
This Ricky with the DD, you know, he can jump on the Enigma, he can get blown up in a
blow him up
second.
fast.
He does have the Shadow Blade though. Might come in as a surprise. Do they have a gem? They don't. They do. Clockwork does.
Drew going Going after Raven for a second.
Yeah.
Raven on edge. It's the level 25 for Bloodseeker. -4 seconds on the Blood Right cooldown. Now 8 seconds. Going Wind Waker.
Another way to save against the Black Hole. They also recognize that, you know, Black Hole is pretty much the only way to lose this game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pretty brutal.
Trying to hold, and
I have not seen FNATIC is
be tough.
vulnerable in
Yeah.
any of the series they've had so far. Jumping in on
forcing
BKB
the
already forced.
BKB.
Yeah. 1 minute.
And they find themselves the Cockroach, but
Radiant's
cute. Just surviving, falling in. It's a blue hole instead of the black hole that FNATIC are relying on. Jabs and Assault, they're both gone without buyback. Moon looking to follow GG just like that. Here comes the boom, and it comes in quick.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
And Mikoto is okay to say, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's insane with this storm. He really, really is insane with this storm. It is so impressive to watch.
Yeah.
And he makes games happen himself sometimes.
Greetings, chosen. I've been waiting here for you since the beginning of this universe. You know the world is fading. There's a secret power hidden in your soul. Don't be afraid to use it. There are voices in your head saying that you're a failure. You're not good enough, but you know that's not true. There is a secret power hidden in your soul. Don't be afraid to use it, 'cause you're the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. 'Cause you're the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the chosen one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the chosen one.
Za ue fluik ni maya nifta bang ting nikunting nari Tumpaya kato sake akatos ekon talana weruta yasi Za ue fluik ni maya nifta bang ting nikunting nari Tumpaya kato sake akatos ekon talana weruta yasi Za ue fluik ni maya nifta bang ting nikunting nari Tumpaya kato sake akatos ekon talana weruta yasi Za ue fluik ni maya nifta bang ting nikunting nari Tumpaya kato sake akatos ekon talana weruta yasi I found a light inside me. I wanna let it glow. Keep shining right beside me. Follow where I go. So when the thunder comes and the storm becomes the night, I'll guide you through the light and stay close by my side. Za ue fluik ni maya nifta bang ting nikunting nari Tumpaya kato sake akatos ekon talana weruta yasi Za ue fluik ni maya nifta bang ting nikunting nari Tumpaya kato sake akatos ekon talana weruta yasi I found a light inside me. I wanna let it glow. Keep shining right beside me. Follow where I go. So when the thunder comes and the storm becomes the night, I'll guide you through the light and stay close by my side. Up in the clouds, I found my voice. Up past the shouts and broken noise. So don't let me fall where I don't belong. sun comes crossing the water. We're breathing sunlight and resting our eyes. I've been thinking about the way you look, the way you talk, the way you turn. I've been thinking about the way you move, the way you love, the way you burn.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Magi!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Mars!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Juggernaut.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Timber saw!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Lich.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Warlord.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Queen of Pain.
What?
Lena, choose your hero.
what do you think?
Very quickly, I played with my dog. His name is Blue. We played a game of Blue's Clues. I found the 3 clues, and the 3 clues led me to believe that Boom are going to win this game. There you go. Very quick.
Distortions in the void.
Prepare for battle.
I believe. Sorry, the cost. Sorry. Oh, we have time. We have time.
I could have explained that game.
All right,
of
then you
Blue's
guys can
Clues a lot
talk what
better.
I think. Oof.
Talk while he thinks.
Yeah. No. We're just practicing for the big day. It's gonna come soon.
Yeah.
But you guys
Our
won't expect
debut
when.
album is soon.
Yeah.
You can find it at stores everywhere if you still have.
Because I am. Ha!
We haven't really come up with the title yet.
Black Cop.
Ooh, okay. You
Why
know what?
not?
We might have just come up with the title. Breaking news.
I sense distortions in the void.
Really? No. Gonna be fine, right?
I think so.
My prediction, okay, yes. Damn it. I forgot the heroes. Wait, I have to check real quick. Alright,
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
I think actually that Boom is gonna win. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Actually, wait.
Oh.
Fnatic. Nah, Boom. I'm going with Boom. Boom.
Final answer. Final answer.
Final answer?
No changing after this.
Boonatic. Okay, no, but I'm going with. I think I'm going. I'm gonna go with Fnatic. I mean, Boom. Sorry, Boom. 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 Alright, so Boom. It's just Lina is gonna own the co-op in lane. But it's gonna be difficult to kill the Phoenix egg until he gets BKB because he's gonna be in the arena, so he can't really auto attack into it. Just overall, Lina always seems very squishy. He can win, but you know, if you mess up twice. No, I mean I like Lina. I love playing her myself. It's just you can't really carry games. Troll owns Jug in the matchup.
Lena's game is going to be ended after she dies twice. As simple as that.
But Lina can also just not die at all and dominate the whole game. There's always,
possible.
you know, we're just doing our job here, man. I'm just predicting based on my knowledge, man.
His percentages are out of 10. I don't understand it. I really don't.
I would give it 55 to Boom.
Okay.
55,
finally
45.
out of 100.
It's really close.
Your anger is
Burns,
useless.
doesn't
Sometimes
it?
it doesn't matter. Yes. Why?
Wow.
Wow.
Bias.
Well, let me check the draft again real quick. No. Wait, is it? Oh, yeah.
I sense distortions in the void.
Thank
Did you go
Nomad.
for Fnatic or Boom?
No, I went for Boom.
Oh, me
and
too.
Whoa.
Why did you go for Boom?
Because I have no analytical presence in this entire studio.
Did
so
I like make you feel better about your pick, or?
I don't know. You went back and forth like 8,000
Yeah,
times.
but that's the thing. Like Phoenix can be the most broken hero in this game, or the most useless one, because they have Bloodlust, Lina, and Juggernaut. So why did I choose Boom? Actually, I don't know.
I chose Boom.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like you chose Fnatic 3 times and Boom twice.
So is my answer Fnatic or Boom then?
Can we get a ruling
30
on Prediction
seconds to
King
battle.
rules?
Yeah. Production, please.
Is Black just disqualified from this this round?
Not at all. What the hell? That's not how it
I
works.
think that's a DQ. Honestly. Like the time you said you were gonna guess 15 minutes in.
Look,
That one was rigged.
look. Phoenix is gonna be useless, but Timber is gonna be useless as well. Who's gonna be more useless? Is the question.
So is Lina.
Lina is really good. I think you're a Lina hater.
There. No, yeah, maybe.
You're definitely a Lina hater.
God's Rebuke, a little body blocks on DJ. Not
That's-
enough damage to get the kill though.
Both side lanes already low. A huge win for Boom. Wow.
Top notch right there.
Mid lane is going to be tough. It's a tough matchup for Quap. One of the toughest matchups in the game. Just keep getting Dragon Slaved. You have less armor, less attack damage, less range. Just everything is worse for Quap. But then you get level 6. You know, some good rotations could possibly net a kill on the Lina.
Is Lina's game as fragile as I think it is? That's why I was being a Lina. Because the games we've seen Lina, it's been like 2 deaths and that's it.
It really depends on how you itemize. This game, he's probably going to go into a somewhat early BKB. Then you're not as fragile, especially because most of the damage is going to be magic, especially in mid game. And really, this game is just a pick to lane well against Quap and be a counter to the Phoenix Egg. And the late game Lina can be really scary, you know, because she can farm fast. This new Adder lens into Octarine is very good on her. There's a lot of plus points for picking the Lina. But as you said, you die a couple of times, it can really go the other way also, where you just become a non-factor.
I think the Phoenix, obviously the Supernova game is very difficult. But the positioning of the egg has to be pinpoint perfect.
Yeah, if you're just out of position a single millimeter, you're dead. They have Juggernaut, Bloodlust, and Lina. 3 egg counters.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're level 18, when they're level 7, you can just die.
This 4 position Void Spirit, we were thinking it might be mid for a while. Going after him. Timber Chain across. KSQ taking some damage here. It's going to be enough to kill Jab. Doesn't look like it. Drew's still chasing.
Another egg soon, Nova.
Oh, another shot. Timber Chain, first blood for Drew. I think he's given up first blood the first 2 games, and now he finally gets one.
Yeah. We have seen Timber dominate some troll lanes lately, so we'll have to see how this one goes. A Lich Troll, one of the better troll lanes in the game. Good synergy there. Choosing to go for early boots.
Yeah. Is this an Ags game for troll? At all?
Nah. I think just go Battle Fury into what your BKB, Saint Joshua,
That was
Abyssal
my
Blade.
follow-up question. Battle Fury or Maelstrom?
Now Maelstrom is, it's decent, but Timber's gonna build a hood. Juggernaut's just gonna spin. They're gonna build multiple BKBs because of egg as well as arena. So Battle Fury makes more sense.
Right.
And
Battle Fury queued up already.
He'll have to get a basher as well, because as I said, they'll have a lot of BKBs. Best way around that is spin bot lane.
Raven.
Almost been ready. Be a little careful here.
We saw Raven playing this jug earlier. Ooh.
Healing Salve cancel.
Nicely done by Hyde.
And now they use their own.
Another salve.
Now they have to fly out some more salves. He has 0 region right now. Last tangle.
He gets to keep this. Keeps it going, gets back to about full health.
Yep.
Raven not as fortunate, not as luxurious in the heal game. And again, off-lane bottom for FBZ.
Yeah.
We're seeing this so much out of both China and SEA.
It's usually also that you can get it always in time, you know. As mid lane, sometimes you struggle to get it in time for the minute 4 rune. But as off lane, he will always have it before minute 5.
Pushing across, Resonant Pulse, Drew. Shield on him. And actually, Saros is pretty low. Drew trying to get the kill onto the Timber. Fairy Fire, Timber Chain, Drew low.
There's 8 magic
Not a lot of mana.
You can already see pressure's mounting up on the troll.
Yeah, but also on the Timber, like that's close. So
yeah,
you need to be careful at least till level 4 or 5, and then you're fine.
Yeah, I know they're both full again. Yeah, the power of the salve. That could be a good movie name.
It'd be one of those good, you know, the guy who makes the patch.
Ice Rock?
No, he makes the patch posters that look like movie posters.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, the power of the South. I feel like that would be a good one.
I feel like I'm actually just a genius and probably chose the wrong career. A lot of Harris damage down here as well. I don't know through how much region they went through in this bottom lane here. Must have been a lot. Spin.
FBZ, Blade Fury on him, goes for the TP to the tier 1 tower.
Full bottle, bounty rune's coming up. He's probably just gonna give it to the Phoenix. Yep. Phoenix picks it up for him.
Fill my bottle while I get solo XP.
Yep. He's fat fingers. Masteros. Quick boy.
At least so far.
Here again. Jung in trouble.
No spin. Healing what up though.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough. They'll get the kill on a Raven. Big kill here for Boom.
Up 1k gold already. But mid lane we can see 12 CS behind, 13 denies behind. Struggling quite a bit. One rotation could change all of that in an instant.
Yeah, just needs that 6 to work with. But for the moment, Boom's got his 6, so he can...
It's a brutal lane. Like, Quap, as I said, loses in every regard in that lane.
Yeah.
It's really just a
Dire's
lane
top
counter
tower
pick
is under attack.
and counter to Phoenix. But if any of them ever get on top of you before your defensive items, you're in trouble.
I just think that Luna's game is fragile. Also, if this Mars gets a quick blink,
Yeah, I mean, if you
can
catch
focus
her,
the Luna. You're not. I don't think you're getting away.
I always compare her to like a magic sniper,
Void within.
where you deal a lot of damage, but as they get on top of you, which they're planning to do right now. An Icarus dive here on top with Sonic Wave. So that.
Yeah, but that leaves FBZ by himself immediately into the TP again as the stun was used by DJ. Just back to the tier 1.
Yeah. Time. Full
Has a
bottle
full
again.
bottle to work with.
Oh,
And
good
we'll
rotation here.
Use that Sonic Wave, gets the kill onto the Timber, and again, another fragile hero.
Yeah.
Because usually we see Timbers, they're working with a really good early game, and then from there,
Not so much this game.
they
He's
come into a
1,000
big
gold
game.
behind.
Yeah, and when you have a bad start as Timber, working from behind is never really the best point for you to get something done.
That's honestly one of my bigger reasons why I chose Boom. I think this Phoenix is not really gonna have a good game. Yeah, I did.
I feel like you definitely chose FNATIC.
Oh, what? I said Boom at the end. Anyway, why I think it's better for them is Phoenix is a support who can have impact, you know?
Yeah.
But a poor Timber Saw. You get Sunray, you get Quap Wave. There's so many ways to deal with you, you know? Spear even. Poor Timber Saw is just going to be a liability, whereas a poor Phoenix can still have impact in those fights.
And the thing is, the Luna can become a liability as well.
Such a good spear.
FBZ's been on him.
Now, stopping him from getting the Fire Blast out.
He's still working with this 1k lead. FNATIC yet to get a kill.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Chug's courier goes down. For those of you who didn't hear that, I'm pretty sure Black just asked
nothing happened.
production if he chose Boom or
Dire's top
FNATIC.
tower is
Nothing
under
happened.
attack.
Prediction King is very important, by the way.
Yeah. You know, we all want to have our head on some other head. That's
Yeah.
what we all live for.
I'm waiting for them to turn me into Meepo, mainly because I'm the shortest one here. Or Sniper.
Short in height, but amazing in attitude.
Prediction. Yeah. Oh, attitude, I like. Drew level 7. This is
Scanning.
one of the first games I think Drew's really been top in the game.
Yeah, he's taken
Through
off
the
this
lane
game.
phase.
And Perseverance picked up one of the best items, of course, to sustain himself in the lane.
Radiant's middle
He
tower
might
is
want to
under
TP away
attack.
soon and pressure the bot tower together with the Mars, who now has ulti available as well. Or they could do a coordinated rotation on the Lina, who's now just taking the jungle.
Yeah.
Because that Void Spirit desperately needs levels. He's not having a good game at all.
Do you willingly give up this tower, though?
Which one? Middle?
The top tower, if you're Dire.
No, but you can defend it. With rotations.
Yeah, they're bringing 3 over.
It just feels a bit bad as a troll too, you know, because like you're not as efficient as you possibly could be. But radio is top, Quap can possibly TP. Using it now, Quap
They'll
TPing.
look over at KazQ, they'll take it the lid. But now the focus and attention is on Masaros.
Who is
It
fine.
might be a little bit far behind on getting this. They'll take out his courier. He'll timber chain away again.
Oh, the Lina.
There's the Lina getting caught. Icarus dive, and they should get the kill onto Moon. They will. That's a very good trade for Boom.
That's what we spoke about. You get caught out once, get blown up immediately. She's having a really good game, but that sets her back significantly. Quap and Lina almost same net worth. Timbers are still struggling.
Yeah, and that means Lina's game is going to slow down a lot, and then you've also got Timber who's struggling, so at least right now,
Troll is massive, by the way.
FNATIC's
800
game
gold
is
for
all
Battle
great.
Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah. Troll is massive. Massive. We could be looking at like a minute 11 Battle Fury here.
Wow.
Up 2k gold at this point. Doing a very good job.
And so far, Drew is sticking to the items we would like to see from him. Obviously, for us, that's preference, but I mean, especially last game, it was a little questionable, his itemization.
This game, I think, is really good so far. We'll get a little bit more critical as the items build up.
Yeah.
Because, of course, Battle Fury is one of a pretty standard build nowadays on Troll.
Dire's top tower
Between that and Maelstrom.
We'll see if they try to defend bot tower.
Radiant's bottom tower
Probably
is
not,
under
though.
attack.
Do they have enough time to go back top if they take this tower? They do have Glyph.
They do have Quap also can rotate.
Dire's structures are fortified.
100 more gold for Battle Fury.
Dire's
It's
top tower
scary
is under
timing.
attack.
Yeah, it's really good.
He's going to be really big. Protecting the catapult from the tower as well.
And this might be
Radiant's bottom tower
one of those games where we finally do
Dire's
see
top
Drew
tower
Shine
has
through, yeah.
shine and then look like that hard carry that some of us have been expecting him to be
Radiant's
and
bottom tower
knowing
has
he
fallen.
can be.
Yeah. I mean, I've played with him in the past. He's a really good player. It's just, you know, sometimes you struggle to make things work, make ends meet. But this game seems to be phenomenal so far. Jack going to a Maelstrom, posted with Battle Fury, which is probably good considering his game is slowed down immensely. It's like the second best farming item on Jack, behind Battle Fury.
There's the Battle Fury, 11 minutes, 30 seconds.
That's a
very
fast timing.
quick Battle Fury for Drew.
And now just stack the Ancients, farm that up, get your next item. Not even stacking, getting a bit lazy. Why is he stacking? Stack it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
There it is.
Good stuff.
The dragon maybe question it.
Yeah, the dragon was like, no, I don't want to share my home with these dirty lizards. Or whatever that is.
Dragons?
Oh, you used ult for that. That's nice. I mean, at this point, you're not looking to fight, you're just looking to farm. So, it's not bad at all to just heal yourself back up to full, because you've lost quite a bit of health. And phase boot's already completed. Going to the Yasha next. We'll have to see if it's going to be Yasha BKB or Saint Yasha into BKB. Both builds are very popular. And FNATIC choosing to play it slow.
Yeah. But that might come back to bite them.
Quap is actually ahead of Lina. Net worth now Troll. Massive advantage over the Jug. Over 2,000 gold ahead.
So you've got the Battle Fury.
Yeah.
You're looking to finish the Yasha. When's your fighting point for Drew?
After the next item. Whether it's Saint Yasha or Yasha BKB, that is a strong point.
Okay.
I mean, he can still join fights because Troll, of course, has his ult, where it's just invulnerable, you know. But he will have to make sure he doesn't die, because his game right now is absolutely perfect, and you don't want to mess it up by, you know, stepping into the wrong neighborhood. Eventually.
Lina caught again. The spear lands.
That's it.
And dead for the second time. Moon. That's problematic when you're playing on this Lina.
That was very well played by the Mars. He faked his spear,
Radiant's
which forced out the
courier
ults
has
from
been
the Lina. Punished. Comes down, eats, another one.
TP's in, the spear's on point. They've got the Sunray. Masaro's looking to maybe go on this, but he's got no trees to attach to.
He has a hood though, he's very tanky.
Thinking about going in, maybe just forcing them back to take this tier 1 tower mid.
You'll probably be able to defend that as Kimber. You don't quite have the tools yet to kill him. You're probably waiting for that Orchid on Quap. And then you're ready to really turn on the heat. Okay, now you have this Ancient stack, which you can farm eventually. It's just gonna take you so much longer than it will. Because obviously you just have the Maelstrom to work with, which only deals half damage to the Ancients, and you don't hit all of them at once.
Still just falling behind.
We can just
making
see
his own stacks.
Yeah, we can just see him falling behind. Further and further. 3,000 gold at this point.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse if FNATIC chooses to just sit there and watch. Trying to make something happen here.
Fuels.
Don't
They'll have the ability to follow it up with the Laguna Blade. They'll take Makoto's life. But he
amazing kill.
finished off the Orchid. That's big here for Boom. I think they can make a lot happen with the mobility that they've got and the advantage that they have right now.
It's also scary though, because until you BKB, you're very fragile as well. And Lina building into a BKB herself, spoke about it. Got to be able to get to the Mars Arena, keep yourself safe.
It's almost Blink Dagger for the Mars, so this is a timing.
It is. They're probably going to be looking to smoke up with that.
Yeah. They'll have that
Orchid.
timing, and they'll also have the BKB on troll timing.
Yeah.
Or whatever that third item is.
They probably want
And it is
to...
BKB.
Yeah, Yasha at the BKB is a good choice. They probably just want to smoke up right now with the Orchid, with the Blink, and just get something done, you know, while the troll is farming. He can join if he chooses to, but it's probably better off that he just farms his BKB. Once he has his BKB, he has nothing to fear in this game at all. Juggernaut matches up very poorly into the troll. If he gets a basher after that BKB, then suddenly Lina doesn't feel so happy anymore either, you know. Can't just sit there. The egg. Abyssal Blade is going to be a massive tool this game.
Yeah.
But they don't really have much lockdown.
Dakota blinks forward, has the Orchid looking over at this Void Spirit. Sonic Wave, Orchid Burn, not enough. Masaros is in to dissimulate, thinking about jumping forward onto Boom. That's a bit ambitious from Makoto.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the troll didn't just hit him once or twice.
They didn't jump forward. They didn't go for the Void Spirit. It's like once they saw the Timber,
Yeah.
they didn't want to commit for the kill when they could have probably gone north out anyway.
Yeah, you know what they say, hesitation is defeat. They could have definitely just gotten there for free and gotten out easily.
Yeah.
But a little bit scared there, a little bit timid.
Yeah, not the worst cooldown on the Sonic Wave, but still not one you want to
Still a
be
huge
waiting
tool.
on. You want to get those early kills. You want to pump your lead. Yules aim for remnant. These combos feel deadly, and so far they are. They've got the arena down on Moon, and a first hit root coming in onto Moon, getting the kill on Lina, looking over at Jabs, making a double kill for Drew.
Not so worth it anymore.
No,
Look
not
really good,
worth it anymore.
but you get caught in the arena. Even if he doesn't get the root, the Lich has the Sinister Gaze to
Yes.
pull him out of it. But still, first hit root is a good sign for things to come.
And it's Drew getting active.
Radiant's
It's
bottom
Drew
tower is under attack.
playing, I would say, in a way we haven't seen him play yet.
Yeah, he's feeling himself.
I don't want to be
this game.
hypercritical on him because obviously he's a good player, but you know, you look at the last two games, and game one obviously they got rolled over pretty hard, and game two felt more on Makoto than it was Drew. This game it feels like Drew get what he wants out of the map, and he's gonna prove a point with this game at the moment.
Pace he's playing it. Very, very possible to make that statement, you know,
Yeah.
that he can compete with the top dogs.
FNATIC, a victory over FNATIC for Boom.
Would be
It
massive.
would shake up the whole table.
Yeah, they would be suddenly quite comfortably at the middle of the table while beating Fnatic.
They'd be technically ahead of them at 2-1 with a victory
2-1.
over.
Yeah, head to head. Fnatic is 2-0 right now, correct?
Yeah, and they're 4-0. Well, pre this matchup.
Yeah,
They're
but then
5-1 now.
Then Neon's up. He's sitting at the top very comfortably. 3-0.
Like this, yeah, this series is massive for Neon. Like if Fnatic lose, you'd probably say Neon have a 80+% chance of making it to the main.
Yeah, they're still gonna fight against Fnatic as well, of course. Oh,
They find Melina again. They've got the silence, but through the trees, is it enough? God's rebuke, fuels in the air. Here comes Fnatic. Sonic Wave is used. The arena's down. Raven into the early Blade Fury. Mars trying to run away from this one, but there's the Omni Slash, and he'll fall.
bit deep.
Very far, but it is shutting down the Lina's game, or at least trying to. Unfortunately there, the Mars dies, and you can see how far behind he is from Masaros, as a lot of the farm is going the way of the Queen of Pain and the Troll.
Who they want to still fight. They've got the silence. Shadow Strike coming in on the Ogre. They'll find the kill on a DJ. Masaros slowed up, hit with the Sinister Gaze. They're chasing Raven. He's already used Blade Fury. The Astro step across Drew as well as Makoto. They're trying to get on top of Raven, who's not got a lot of mana to work with, nor a lot of health. And he'll find Raven, get the kill onto the Jug. Masaros now. Yules are in the air onto the Lich. But can they save Kezcute? They've slowed up Masaros. They also killed Raven's Courier. That's the Manta recipe down for a little while. And the TP out from Masaros, away from Boom. Enough to escape. However, that's Boom getting 4 kills in that engagement total after killing the Lina earlier. And coming away with a Roche to go on top of it.
Massive advantage at this point. And it might be one where, you know, it might be a little bit too big of a gap for most at this point. Your lineup is very fragile. Timbersaw doesn't really have a game. Lina's game has been really shut down at this point.
Yeah.
He died many, many times before his BKB, which is a strong timing this game. And Juggernaut just cannot stand up to this troll. 5,000 net worth ahead at this point.
Wow.
Closing in on, like almost double his net worth. That is crazy.
If you're Boom, are you putting the pressure on immensely? Like, are you using this
You're going.
Aegis to go high ground?
Not
potentially?
high ground, but you're taking all the tier 2 towers.
Yeah.
And you're choking them in their base.
Radiant's
Every time they go
top
out, you
tower
punish
is
them.
under attack.
Yeah, they've got tier 1 tops and tier 2 still standing.
I like it.
I want to see how much they get out of
If
this.
Slow goes for an item build that a
Radiant's
caster
top
said he should go
tower
for,
has
you know, it means he understands the exact problems and the solutions to this game. Because like he's going for the basher right after the BKB.
Yeah.
It's very, very important because it is BKB lockdown, the jug
Radiant's top
lockdown this
tower
game.
is under
You need
attack.
the Abyssal Blade ASAP.
Going for a build of the Analyst. I don't know if you're listening to my builds, I'm waiting. Void Spirit getting burned out. Spirit Vessel with the Sunray.
Yeah.
And it's just
Smoke up.
easy pickoffs at the moment. Smoke breaks.
And
Drew
it breaks
just coming across mid. I think he was so unaware.
Yeah, he was just waddling by. Like, "Hi."
Raven onto the high ground.
No basher though, yet. If that's a basher, he might die there. Oh, he missed the stun again.
Ooh, Supernova, but the egg, it will bomb. Sonic Wave, though, committed. Laguna Blade comes in. The blink forward. BKB being popped by Moon. Makoto's the one in trouble. One more shot will get the kill. They got the arena. Double second watch this. Lena got the DJ as well as the spear. The damage is there. They'll get the kill. The healing ward not enough. But now they're trying to chase FBZ. Troll as well as this Lich away from the fight. But Mars escapes.
Now it's Mikoto slipping up a little bit.
Yeah.
Blinking in very aggressively, thinking he has enough damage to kill Alina, which he did not at all. He still finishes BKB though.
Maybe feeling a little bit too lax, right? You know, you have to be on top of your game when Drew's falling behind. Now Drew's ahead, and he's like, I can do my own thing.
Yeah, but you really can't, you know? It's still a very
Dire
tense game
structures are
where
fortified.
FNATIC do have the tools to come back. Definitely. But Quap still finishes BKB, so he's gonna be ready for the next fight.
Drew working on that basher. Once he gets that, the game becomes troublesome for a lot of heroes on FNATIC.
The Lina missed the stun on the Euros again. Like, we have seen it in game 1 already. He's
with Dola's
missing
track.
quite a lot of those, yeah.
Yep.
The Phoenix actually didn't need to egg, but he was expecting to get stunned.
Radiant's
Bottom
bottom
tier
tower is
2.
under
But
attack.
you see how ineffective the Supernova was, right? A level 2 Supernova right next to the Lina.
There's nobody there to help him.
Yeah, but the Lina is just an egg destroyer.
Radiant's
Always
That
has been.
BKB will continue to be, depending on,
Yeah.
you know, if somebody's in his face, maybe you get bashes coming out from Drew when he's got the basher.
Abyssal Blade can save your hide there.
Yeah.
See that? I mean, I'm actually getting so good at that. I didn't even think about it.
Ooh, double astral step. So the spear is able to land. He doesn't have a way out of this one. They land the rules onto the Phoenix, but it's not going to matter. They'll take out jabs again.
High ground
This is
time.
again a pick off by the tier 3 tower. Onto the high ground they go, still working with this Aegis. Boom! Putting the heat on the FNATIC.
Don't think it will amount to anything really. Going high ground this early into the game is very scary. Just get the tier 2s, choke them out, you know, get the Abyssal Blade ready. Then you have your anti-BKB tool. Then you're ready to fight. Phoenix almost
Ooh, the
used them.
fake back.
Oh yeah, if they find a couple of pickups here.
This is my favorite play in Dota, whenever a team fake that.
Yeah, and FNATIC is like, no, we're not going to push
Radiant's
up bot lane
bottom
at all.
tower is under attack.
Actually, not at all.
Drew's like,
And
okay.
Drew's like, what? You guys are not here? All right. I'll hit you high ground.
Radiant are
Force them
scanning.
back, you know? It's good.
Moon comes
Radiant
over, shows
structures
himself
are
for a
fortified.
second.
Liv forced out as well. Moon going into the Boots of Travels, despite being heavily pressured. That might come back to bite him as well. A gold investment that might not amount to anything.
But also has the Daedalus.
Yeah, just damage.
I'd
At
like
this
to,
point,
I'd
you
like to
just
see
need
the
damage.
Daedalus.
Yeah, it's good, it's good. But still, he's very fragile. He doesn't have a defensive tool.
Right.
You don't buy the Shiva's Guard, you're sitting at 12, 13 armor for the rest of the game, or the longest time at least. Troll can really kill very easily.
Running onto a wand in the backpack, full charges. Has that Yasha still.
I would like Boom to put on more pressure. I want him to see the get those tier 2 towers. They still
Yeah.
have that Aegis. They're more than ready to take them.
They
They're a little bit timid. They finished the BKB on the quad. They're ready to fight. I want to see them fight.
Yeah, he's just about to be reclaimed. There it is. Gets reclaimed. Meanwhile, Jug,
Dire are scanning.
Shard, Mjolnir, Scotty is the Q.
And Quap is also massive. You can see he's sitting 2k ahead of Lina suddenly. And Quap is an amazing late gamer.
Yeah.
And with that free inbuilt blink, The spell block at 25 that you most of the time get now. This is calendar rework. Lots of potential coming out of there.
And that hex will be massive too.
Yeah. And they have Lich to help with the Omni Slash.
It will be Shadow Strike if he goes for that instead of the 25% Fell Lifesteal.
1700 gold until Abyssal Blade. I think they're probably just gonna farm that, play the game slow till then. Or maybe not. Smoke up by FNATIC. They want to make something happen here.
Well, they might feel a little bit pressure to make something happen. Yules into the air. Aether Remnant down. Not going to lock anybody up. He starts to retreat. Yules from Phoenix. And now the Icarus dive away. Blade Fury early from Raven. We'll see if Boom want to go back in on this. They've got the Sinister Gaze as well as the Shadow Strike on Masaros, who popped the BKB. Goes into Drew for a second. Has the Chakram right on top of the Troll. BKB from Moon. Pops with the arena down around him. LSA doesn't land with the BKB being popped by Drew. Goes after DJ. Ogre in trouble, sacrificing his life, but will it be enough of a sacrifice to quench the thirst of the gods that are Boom at the moment?
You have to be careful. Your reinitiation could be pretty deadly. Cropster has BKB. I don't know what the Yules on the Timber was about from the Phoenix. Don't know why he Yules the Timber that was speared to the tree. Kind of counterproductive, but probably just a little misclick there. Drew's still working on his Abyssal Blade, 900 gold away from it. As soon as they have that, these BKBs won't matter nearly as much anymore.
Right.
Which Timber saw also picked up a very early BKB. He doesn't want to do that. He's forced into it. But the Sunray really can mess up a Timber. So it's a good pickup for him. But this also means he won't really be able to scale very well from this point onwards.
And we saw some of that coming from the early game, where we recognized that Timber's game just was not going as well as he would like.
That being said though, FNATIC stopped the bleeding. The gold has been sitting at 9-10k last 5 minutes.
Yeah, so far they've stopped the bleeding, but it's a wound still healing.
Yeah.
And one bump, it opens back up.
They're very fragile right now.
Yes.
All of them are purely itemizing for them. If they get a good initiation on Boom, things can change. Timber playing very up. One spear could end his life.
And they have vision on him.
But of course, no troll. Still finishing up it.
Close.
Yep, one more camp.
Come back over to the Ancients. Back it up. Take it. Be ready to grab that Abyssal.
That is a huge upgrade. If they wait until the Jug gets Mjolnir.
Ooh, they'll find the Void Spirit.
Yep.
Have the silence, kill off jabs.
Easy spear.
And Yules now onto the Lina. Sunray with a Spirit Vessel.
Much damage.
Oh, Makoto blinking
Shadow
forward. Shadow Strike in. Timber Chain across the Whirling Death. That hits on a Kesju. And Makoto, who commits the BKB. Oh, avoiding the Sonic Wave.
Is under attack.
No game this time.
Almost the kill.
He canceled the Sonic Wave twice, but it's an easier spell to dodge now because the wind-up is very long.
So long.
Yeah. Well done by Mundo. Sonic Wave on cooldown again. Haven't really seen it used yet in a team fight, honestly. It was always like to try to kill solo heroes.
Yeah.
But it hasn't really worked out so far yet for Makoto.
No, not yet. And a pick off like the Lina could have led to being able to posture on Roche, get the next Aegis.
Paladin sword.
A good one to have.
Perfect for Troll.
Yep.
Amplifies his lifesteal with the ult, gives him lifesteal to begin with, because he doesn't have any. But I really think it's go time now for Boom. No need to give him any more space, breathing room. You're ready to fight. Bring it to them.
BZ on his toes, ready to jump. Blink on cooldown for a little bit though. The owner almost finished for the Jug, and I believe Lina getting close to that. Daedalus has the Crystallis, but here they come. Mars with the rules, and now the Aether Remnant were good of Blade, blowing up FBZ. So now it's going the other way. FNATIC looking to defend Supernova, but that is just a block dag, an omelet.
And Roshan is up.
FNATIC.
No buyback.
Dire's turret has been killed.
That's really bad for Boom. Giving up this Roche is not good.
The big problem. Mars did not BKB. There's a lot of misplays coming out from Boom here.
Yeah, they're a little slow on it, and losing the Mars immediately. just shuts down their fight.
Yeah, he did not BKB despite jumping in. Very risky business there, gets punished for it. Now Aegis on the Lina, who is going for glass
On the
cannon.
Lina. Yeah, I think they can get on top of this Lina.
Yeah, Boom really needs to buckle down.
And that BKB for Lina is only seconds. Like, that's so short. If they could get that BKB popped early in these fights, and then just try to retreat a little bit, go back in. Or even BKB Abyssal Blade. Lina now, Yules, but there's that BZ coming through with the spear, and they got the Abyssal to follow it up. Yules out from Jeff, they have the Arena, LSA, but the BKB's been popped by FBZ. Can they get the kill on the Moon? Not enough damage just yet. Chakra Masaros, he's forward on this fight. Trying to tip a chain away, but the bash comes in, so that will stop him in his tracks. BKB still working for him, goes for the TP out, and will escape. Lina, that was close, but survives. However, that being said, Lina now 5-second BKB.
Yeah, I feel like it might have been worth to drop the BKB there for the troll, just to kill the Lina, because FNATIC was not ready for that fight.
No.
If Lina dies there, with BKB activated, she's dead.
Mine is
But now that
truly a
BKB's
blessed
5
lot.
seconds. It's low. It's as low as it gets, and you've got things to follow up. You can go Abyssal, BKB runs out, Hex comes in for the Queen of Pain, you have those follow-ups. FNATIC, though, they're doing a good job. They have halted the bleeding, like you said a while ago, and they've continued to keep the wounds closed. They're working at just a 5k deficit now.
Yeah, there was 3 minutes ago was 10k.
Yeah, it's really starting to bounce back.
When is the aggression gonna come from Boom? They've had all these items for such a long time, they just can't find any openings, it feels like.
I wonder if they feel scared with no Aegis.
They shouldn't. They're still in the driver's seat. They have to make use of it. Just kill another priority target, you know, like this Juggernaut, Blink Hex maybe? Again, too timid.
For it. Yeah,
1800 health, he blows.
very
he blows
relaxed.
up. Yeah, he gets blown up easily.
That Ags for the Void Spirit could be big in these fights too.
Come on, Boom. Now's the time. I feel like I sound like some motivation coach. Come on, Boom, now's the time to fight. Do not be scared. You can do this. In all honesty though, that Juggernaut, if he gets hexed, he's just dead. They have no save on Raiden at all. You don't need to be timid. He's not scary right now. When he gets a Skadi, that's a different story.
Scanning.
And they're giving this Jug so much time to recover.
Yeah,
He's still sitting 5k behind the troll.
but still at a very respectable net worth now.
Yeah. Is it possible we see a shard for Queen of Pain? I've been wanting to see that.
The Sonic Boom, yeah?
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good nuke. Good silence also.
I want to see it in a pro game so bad.
I mean, it is a pretty value shard, honestly. Yeah, continuing to wait. Are they really just gonna wait the Aegis out? At that point, Juggernaut is gonna be very much strong.
Yeah,
I really don't think they need to be scared.
I agree.
I'm sorry that I keep repeating that, but it just feels like the last team fight scared them so much.
And then they've been timid since Roche went the way of FNATIC.
Maybe they're just misreading the situation they're in. It's possible too.
For sure. You know, maybe they don't have a full read on it. Don't feel comfortable without that full read. They'll go for this outpost. Moon up top, trying to take a tower. Has the Crystallis, 3,500 gold, and it's not just Jug that's going to feel stronger. It's Moon if you can't kill this Lina with that Daedalus. It turns into a little bit like that Drought situation, where if you don't get on top, the damage is going to be out, and you're in trouble.
Now they TP all the people top, but of course Linas is gonna run away. It looks very messy right now from the Boom side.
Unsure what they want to do.
Yeah. Jack. 60 Blade Fury DPS. Great talent together with the shard. A lot of added damage. Timberstone now, almost Bloodstone. So much Spade farm.
Yeah, Timber, who really didn't have a game, is now 4k ahead of the Mars. Daedalus.
And they're just making up more and more ground, you know? Now they smoke up.
So they've
200
got the
gold
Satanic. They'll smoke up.
Aegis
Aegis,
expired.
they're looking for the timings exactly, but it's a perfect day for Remnant. There's the blink as
well as the arena. They found the spear on the Void Spirit. They'll get the kill. Abyssal used. Omnislash coming in. Sonic Wave comes out. BKBs are there. The Omnislash doesn't do a lot of damage. Raven's now on the run. They get the Kona Moon. They'll take out the Lina different 83 seconds without buyback. BKB's being popped by Masaros. Yule's onto the troll, but here comes the rest of the team. The BKB. It's long enough for the TP out.
Moon Soul killed the Lina. He is so fragile on that Lina. 1800 health. Just brings on top of him. Hex, Scream, ult, dead.
Yeah, Makoto doing a lot
no
of damage
buyback.
on the Moon and still diving. We're looking at past that 2-3 for a second.
No buyback on the Lina. Without the Lina, they have no damage. Omnislash jumped all onto the Mars with the Frost Shield. It tickled him. Did like 20
Yeah, it did
damage.
no damage to anybody.
Yeah, it did nothing. And now they have nothing to defend with. They have to be really careful. If they choose to defend, they can just jump them with the Abyssal Blade. They have no defensive tools at all right now.
Radiant's
Drew
courier
waiting
has
for
been
the
killed.
siege creeps to come.
Yeah, hit it up.
Here they go. Bloodlust or not. Glyph is out. We'll see if they can break
Radiant's
through.
bottom tower is under attack.
Mars.
Drew looking to dive, and there it is out of the Void Spirit. Abyssal Blade in. Hive gets the kill. They got the arena down and around DJ.
No buybacks at all.
Not a victor in this Coliseum. And boom. They will take the melee racks and the range racks. Bottom is open for business.
Yep, and still 30 seconds. 5v3. Now go back up to 9k. This is what we want to see, you know? The fight was so easy. Why were they so timid? Is what we're questioning, right?
And if it didn't go this way, we'd still be saying they were just too timid the entire time.
Yeah.
But they find a way to get the bottom set of racks. They take out that tier 3. They'll look over
Spear
mid.
again.
Spear onto the timber. Bloodstone not going to be enough. They've got the Sinister Gaze. Raven comes in. I don't know if he can help out. Timber's already dead. Got him 73 seconds. Team just right clicking away. And now eating the cheese. Raven, though, just ran through from the inside out. Moon. The sun's up. Moon's down.
Yep. Probably gonna be the GG fight here. No more buybacks on Alina.
Drew getting through the tier 3, going for the racks. They'll find the Void Spirit. They have the silence. Yule's up into the air. Makoto needs to blink away, but while that's happening, Drew, he got himself the melee racks mid. He'll finish off the range racks as well. 2 sets are gone, and FNATIC are fighting into this like it's their last stand. Void Spirit with the Astral Step. The Godsend is engaged as well as the Abyssal Blade. They get the kill on a jab. Sonic Wave hits the Ogre. Just 1 tier 3 standing with a set of racks. But boom,
Absolutely commanding position
are
from here
in
on out.
such a position to finish this game up 18k. They just can't go for the mega creeps because the tier 2 still standing top. Roche up in 20 seconds. And this could be massive for Boom. Just take the Roche, finish the game, and upset FNATIC.
Yep, playing it very slowly here. Timeless Relic found for the Quap. One of the best items you can possibly find at this point. Increasing hex duration, orchid duration. Overall, just damage increase. Double damage. Bottled up by the troll. Roshan up soon. Courier's in place already. Boom
And
playing a
there it
very
is.
solid game now. Roche up already. And that has
Aegis Cheese Refresher Shot.
Aegis Cheese Refresher. Who do you give the refresher to? Probably just the Quap. Quap double hex on the Lina, can solo kill the Lina and take off the threat.
Oh, wait, have we seen a Chain Frost bounce around yet?
No, I don't think so. I will probably seen the spell, but not really bounce. Maybe they're gonna single
don't know.
target. Last smoke up from FNATIC here. Last ditch effort. They can win this fight, they can win the
Smoke
game.
broke it and blinks back immediately.
And that's that.
But FNATIC, they're not moving back yet. They want to go.
Are scanning.
They really have to. They have to be super careful though. They can't initiate on a troll, he has Aegis.
FBZ, he's standing forward. Now they'll start to retreat. Aether Remnant on the stairs. Quap behind them. The Arena comes down as well as the spear that comes down to the Void Spirit with the BKB behind the outside. It's being used on FBZ, but it's not even breaking through the shield. They carry it around with him. Raven goes down. Sonic Wave is used. Supernova's up in the air. It will explode. They go after DJ. They'll take out the Ogre. 3 heroes gone. Make it a 4th with
GG.
Masaros hitting the deck, and boom. Like I said after game 2, here comes the boom. As they upset FNATIC and they move towards the top of the cave.
That is... This scrambles up the entire region a lot. You know what's cooking. Boom!
Yeah, seriously, Boom Esports, what an upset. And that first game, it looked like this was going to be a quick 2-0.
that this was over. Boom had nothing behind them against FNATIC, but FNATIC crumble.
On the back of Mikoto Storm, man.
Yeah.